Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. That sounds good to me.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network.
And this is Ben's mic.
Over 1 million
This is Ben's mic.
We're where you need to advertise.
Ben's mic check.
Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome in. This is USJ football here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network, brought to you by Worthy Road Studios. My name is Thomas Pugh, and Ben Howard's going to be with me, joining me shortly. Here we are back at Carlock Stadium and Kirkland Field here on the beautiful campus of the University School of Jackson, ready for some football action coming up in about 1 hour from now, as tonight USJ playing host to Tipton Rosemark Academy. TRA is in town, and it is senior night here at USJ. So we are starting this broadcast a little bit early. Here in just a few moments, we'll break away and come back and join the festivities here on campus in progress, where all of the senior football players will be recognized pre-game. And then coming up at halftime, the senior night festivities here at USJ will continue with the cheerleaders, the senior pep band members, the senior golfers, and the senior Bruinettes will be recognized here at the University School of Jackson. As for football, USJ comes into this ball game with an overall record of 7-1. They are 4-0 in Division II Single A. TRA comes into this game with an even record overall of 4-4, but they are 3-1 in Division II Single A. Coming up a little bit later on in the pregame, we will recap Week 9. If you remember last week, in Week 9, the Bruins suffering their first loss of the 2025 regular season. The final score in that one was 27-26, a game that we had here on this network. That loss was to Dyer County, and it was a non-district game. We will, again, recap that game. We will also recap some of the other games in and around Division II Single A from Week 9. And we'll also look ahead to tonight. The game here, we'll preview the game against TRA. And we will also look in and around Division II Single A as far as Week 10 goes and talk about the other games that are going on as we get ready to wind down the 2025 regular season. We also had an interview with Coach Derek Pritchard. It was nice of him to join us just a few moments ago. We taped that, and we will air that interview for you a little bit later. We'll talk about the remainder of the regular season for the Bruins. Not much to tell you there. We got one tonight, we got one next week, and then it's playoff time. And we also have an injury report with Miss Tori Farrell, who is with Dynamics. Spoke with her earlier. And so if we have any Bruins that are banged up a little bit, we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the pregame. Once again, it's senior night here on the campus of the University School of Jackson. The senior players will be recognized, and we hope that you will remain with us here on this broadcast for that. We also would like to say a welcome to our JEA customers who are tuning us in, the viewers out there watching on JEA tonight as we are simulcasting this broadcast. We appreciate you guys joining us here tonight. So we will take a break, and when we come back, more of the pregame. We'll talk about last week's first loss of the season for USJ. When we come back right after this, this is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Don't get hit with big repair bills. Keep your heating system off the disabled list with a pre-season checkout from McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our technicians are specially trained to get your system in shape for the fall and winter seasons. You can sit back and enjoy the game, knowing our Daikin certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone happy and you off the bench. Let McCoy's tackle your system's maintenance. Your HVAC system's MVP. McCoy's Heating and Air.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Hey Jackson, it's game time, and the winning lineup is right here at Chuck Hutton Nissan. Our top players are ready to take the field. Rogue, Sentra, Pathfinder, Altima, and Kicks. Big savings, special incentives, and Nissan's built to win the game. Don't sit on the sidelines. Run to Chuck Hutton Nissan today and make the winning drive home in your new Nissan. Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 80B on Van Drive in Jackson, Tennessee.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fidscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fidscapes, let's build something beautiful.
We welcome you back to USJ Football. We are live here at Carlock Stadium, Kirkland Field, and the lovely campus of the University School of Jackson. Cooler temps tonight as we get ready to set the stage for this ball game. USJ playing host to the Rebels of Tipton Rosemark Academy, a Division II single-A game. The remaining two games that the Bruins have in this regular season are against Division II single-A opponents. They have TRA tonight, and then 1 week from tonight, we play host to Jackson Christian School here at USJ. As we look past to last week, some finals in and around Division II single-A. This is out of Week 9. Dyer County defeating USJ, giving them their first loss of the regular season. The final score 27-26. We'll break that game down in just a few moments. It was JCS beating Harding Academy, the final in that game 48-14. Middle Tennessee Christian beat TRA last week 35-28. And it was Cordova in a non-district game beating FACS, the final score 34-27. Once again, Dyer County beating USJ, a game we had here on this network, 27-26. A fantastic game for Caden Creech, the junior quarterback that leads this offense. 14 of 20 with 182 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. If you look at receiving yards, last week for the Bruins, Jake Payne contributing with 104 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. Ben Spencer had 31 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Bradley Stamper, 7 yards receiving. Jack Kreider, 13 yards receiving. Jackson Pugh out of the backfield with 21 yards, and Deuce Davenport last week, 4 yards receiving. As for rushing, the rushing effort, Jackson Pugh, 24 carries for for 141 yards and 1 touchdown. Drew Davis, the junior running back, also provided 15 yards in the game last week. Dyer County, on the other hand, offensively, putting up 221 passing yards of their own, 2 touchdowns for their quarterback, Landon Daniels, in a really terrific game for that young man, the senior quarterback for Dyer County. And Dyer County rushing for 184 yards on the ground, most of those from the junior running back, Keanthony Barbie, 2 touchdowns for him on the night. Really a tough game, a tough atmosphere against a 4A school. Again, they're a 4A school. We are in Division II Single A. Tough team, tough environment. If you're going to take something good away from a loss, it was a 1-point loss in a very hostile situation. The Bruins losing 27-26, but again, this has no impact as we sit today, no impact on the district ranking, as this was not a district game. So the Bruins, if they handle business the next 2 weeks, should be okay in Division II Single A as far as the regular season and going into the postseason. It is senior night here at USJ. The senior members of the football team are going to be recognized on the field. We will do that during the pregame, and we will carry that on this network. At halftime tonight, the senior members of the cheer team, the pep band, the Bruinettes, and the golf team will be recognized, and we will also air those festivities here on this network. Glad to have you along. Ben Howard is my broadcast partner. My name is Thomas Pugh, and we are happy to have you with us. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about this game tonight, TRA at USJ, and also look at the other games for week number 10 in and around Division II Single A. All that's coming up. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. We're back after this.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Don't get hit with big repair bills. Keep your heating system off the disabled list with a pre-season checkout from McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our technicians are specially trained to get your system in shape for the fall and winter seasons. You can sit back and enjoy the game, knowing our Daikin certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone happy and you off the bench. Let McCoy's tackle your system's maintenance. Your HVAC system's MVP, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
We welcome you back. We're live at Carlock Stadium in Kirkland Field and USJ. USJ tonight playing host to Tipton Rosemark Academy. As we look in and around Division II Single A, elsewhere in the division, Donaldson Christian is across town at TCA to take on the Lions. Jackson Christian, who USJ will play host to next week, they are on the road with First Assembly Christian School tonight. And Fayette Academy is at Harding Academy, also in Memphis, in Division II Single A. The Rebels of Tipton Rosemark Academy come into this ball game with an overall record of 4-3, but they are 3-1 in Division II Single A. That only loss coming to Jackson Christian School just a few weeks ago. Tonight, I can promise you we are going to speak the name of Nix Fullen quite often. He is the senior running back for Tipton Rosemark Academy. He has had 158 carries so far this season. He has accumulated 1,471 yards and 23 rushing touchdowns. That's a clip of 184 yards per game. He is consistently ranked statistically one of the top 2 backs in all of the state of Tennessee. It will be very interesting to see how our defense does against Nix Fullen. That is something that we talked to Coach Derek Pritchard about, and we'll have that interview with him coming up in just a few moments. Nix Fullen also has 250 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown on the season so far. If you look at USJ defensively, some of the defensive leaders for the team, we've talked about them all season. Eli Yandel, middle linebacker, 7.4 tackles per game. Barrett Shelton, 4.4 tackles per game and 3 sacks per game on average for Barrett Shelton, the senior defensive end. It's going to be great to see Barrett Shelton, Carson Moore, Joshua O'Neal, and how they do against TRA and their offensive line up front to try to slow down the legs of Nix Fullen, the senior running back. That's something we'll talk more about with Ben Howard a little bit later on in the broadcast as we get closer to start time here. We are about 41 minutes away from the kick here at USJ. The reason we have joined you early is because it is senior night here at USJ. And we'll quickly go over the senior football players. John David Box, Jeb Bush, Brennan Doyle, Drew English, Reed Finney, Aiden Johnson, Xander Cook, Carson Moore, Jack Morris, Jackson Pugh, Gavin Reynolds, Clayton Rogers, Barrett Shelton, Pierce Smith, Devin Wagner, Matthew Wiley, and we'll also include Gramps, Jackson Hayes, the manager of this football team, he himself too, a senior. A lot of these kids have been playing this sport since they were in the 4th grade. That's when flag starts at this school. They move from 4th grade to 5th and 6th grade. They start tackle in the Bears program. Then it's middle school, 7th and 8th, and then on to their high school tenures here at USJ. And they are going to be celebrated tonight. We are very proud of each and every one of them. And each and every one of them will see action tonight in this ball game. We talked to Coach Derek Pritchard about that earlier as well. Speaking of Coach Pritchard, we have an interview with him. We talked, again, a little bit about senior leadership, the seniors on this football team, and also about his plan to slow down Nick Fullen for TRA tonight. So we'll get to that interview. So here's what's coming up. We're going to take a break. We invite you to come back. The interview with Coach Derek Pritchard is coming up next. And then after the interview with Coach Derek Pritchard, we will join the public address announcer, Mr. Kyle Williams, who will be overseeing the senior night festivities here on the field at Kirkland Field. We will air that here on the network, and then we'll come back and rejoin you here in the booth for a little bit more pregame before the kick at 7 p.m. So stay with us. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Hey Jackson, it's game time, and the winning lineup is right here at Chuck Hutton Nissan. Our top players are ready to take the field. Rogue, Sentra, Pathfinder, Altima, and Kicks. Big savings, special incentives, and Nissan's built to win the game. Don't sit on the sidelines. Run to Chuck Hutton Nissan today and make the winning drive home in your new Nissan. Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 80B on Van Drive in Jackson, Tennessee.
And we welcome you back. This is USJ Football, and Coach Derek Pritchard joins us now. Coach, we're back at home tonight, and it's senior night.
Yes, sir.
Talk about, if you will, this group of seniors that you have and how important senior leadership is to you and your team.
We've got a great group of seniors. Your boy's one of them, and we're thrilled that the way they took the mantle from last year's group. Culture is passed down from year to year, from senior class to senior class, and they've really done a great job since the winter workouts and the spring and summer workouts and now into the season of really carrying the culture forward of what we want. I couldn't be prouder of the way they've handled the season. I couldn't be prouder of the expectations and the way they've managed those, and they've just attacked every game to go 1-0. And I love those guys, and they lead our team the right way.
Coach, TRA is in town. Nick Fullen is a running back, senior running back for their team, one of the top 2 in the state statistically, week in and week out. What will the game plan be to slow him down, Coach?
He's a special player. He's going to get 35, 40 carries a game. We're going to have to gang tackle. All eyes on your assignment. Make sure you fit in the right gaps, because if one guy misses, he's going to make you pay. He's a really special talent, Mr. Football candidate last year in single A football. We saw him up there when Noah won it. And so we're looking forward to the challenge of seeing him tonight, and he's a good player, and we're looking forward to getting after him.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's it, Coach Derek Pritchard. We're back right after this.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
This is how we Friday night.
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 Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
And welcome to Senior Night, as we honor our senior Bruin football players. First up, Mr. John David Box. John David is the son of Brad and Angie Box. John David is a 4-year member of Young Life and plays church league for Young Life. Voted most handsome of the senior class. And his favorite football memory was the freshman year late night bus rides. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John David Box. Our next senior is Mr. Jeb Bush. Jeb is the son of Jay and Dana Bush. Jeb is an all-district baseball player, a wildlife leader, and is an involved member of Inglewood Baptist Church. He plans to attend the University of Tennessee next fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeb Bush. Our next senior is Mr. Brennan Doyle. Brennan is the son of Bronson and Angela Doyle. Brennan was a 4-year member of the football team, a 4-year member of the sports shooting team, honors band for 4 years, a member of the National Honor Society, and a member of Mu Alpha Theta. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brennan Doyle. Our next senior is Mr. Drew English. Drew is the son of Adam and Ginger English. Drew is a 5-year veteran for football, soccer, and a captain for both teams. Several all-region and all-state teams, including first-team defensive back last year. His favorite memory was the Peabody game his sophomore year, and this fall he'll be attending Mississippi State University. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Drew English. Next up, we have Mr. Reed Finney. Reed is the son of Summer and Luke Finney. Reed is a 4-year member of the basketball and baseball team, a member of FCA and Young Life. His favorite memory, scoring his first touchdown against TCS during his first year ever to play football. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Reed Finney. Next up is Mr. Aiden Johnson. Aiden is the son of Drew and Allison Moore and Gary and Brooke Johnson. Aiden has been on the track team, cross-country team, basketball, and football teams throughout his high school career. He was a track regional finalist in the 1600-meter race, and he was selected to be a part of and completed the Jackson Chambers Leadership University program. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aiden Johnson. Our next senior is Mr. Xander Cook. Xander is the son of Mark and Rhonda Cook. Xander is a 4-year member of the football team, a 4-year member of FCA, and will attend Mississippi State University in the fall with a major in civil engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Xander Cook. Our next senior is Mr. Carson Moore. Carson is the son of Justin and Kelly Shaw. Carson is a 4-year member of the football team. He is on the Student Government Association, and his favorite football memory was beating Lakeway Christian in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carson Moore. Our next senior is Mr. Jack Morris. Jack is the son of Dr. Brent and Rachel Morris. Jack is a 5-year member of the football team, a member of many clubs and organizations, including president of FCA. His favorite football memory is the Lakeway Brawl and lineman meals together. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jack Morris. Next up, we have Mr. Jackson Pugh. Jackson is the son of Thomas and Brooke Pugh. Jackson is a 4-year member of the varsity football and baseball teams and a senior captain, a founder and president of the Bruins Impact Club and Honor Council representative. His favorite memory is the game-winning catch against Lausanne last season. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jackson Pugh. Our next senior up is Mr. Gavin Reynolds. Gavin is the son of Robert and Jennifer Reynolds. Gavin is a 4-year member of the football team, a member of Church League basketball. His favorite memory was beating Lausanne for the region championship and never losing to TCA. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gavin Reynolds. Our next senior is Mr. Clayton Rogers. Clayton is the son of Clay and Katie Rogers. Clayton plans to attend college, play football, and pursue an engineering or a business degree. After college, he plans to work in his family's pipeline construction business. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Clayton Rogers. Our next senior up is Mr. Barrett Shelton. Barrett is the son of Matt and Heather Shelton. Barrett is a 4-year member of the football team, 2024 West All-Region First Team Defense, and a 3-year member of the Chess Club. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Barrett Shelton. Next up is Mr. Pierce Smith. Pierce is the son of Shannon and Beth Smith. Pierce likes going to the gym. He likes snowboarding, and he plans on attending Colorado State University next fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Pierce Smith. Our next senior is Mr. Devin Wagner. Devin is the son of Aaron Wagner and Joe Wagner. Devin is a wildlife leader, president of the Social Studies Honor Society, and a Leadership University graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Devin Wagner. Our next senior is Mr. Matthew Wiley. Matthew is the son of Matt and Joya Wiley. Matt's first love is soccer, and he's played since he was 4, but he's enjoyed being a member of the USJ football team this year. He intends to further his education, studying to become an athletic trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matthew Wiley. Our last senior is Mr. Jackson Hayes. Jackson is the son of Ben and Paige Hayes. Jackson is a member of Young Life, has been a member of the football team, and was voted most humorous by his senior class peers. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jackson Hayes. While they take their one last picture, if we could give them one last round of applause. Thank you, seniors, for everything you've done for the community. Thank you, parents, for allowing them to do it.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Don't get hit with big repair bills. Keep your heating system off the disabled list with a pre-season checkout from McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our technicians are specially trained to get your system in shape for the fall and winter seasons. You can sit back and enjoy the game, knowing our Daikin certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone happy and you off the bench. Let McCoy's tackle your system's maintenance. Your HVAC system's MVP. McCoy's Heating and Air.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
At Dynamics Physical Therapy, we help our clients get back to doing what they love. Dynamics is now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Hey Jackson, it's game time, and the winning lineup is right here at Chuck Hutton Nissan. Our top players are ready to take the field. Rogue, Sentra, Pathfinder, Altima, and Kicks. Big savings, special incentives, and Nissan's built to win the game. Don't sit on the sidelines. Run to Chuck Hutton Nissan today and make the winning drive home in your new Nissan. Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 80B on Van Drive in Jackson, Tennessee.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
And we welcome you back here. This is USJ Football. Thomas Pugh, Ben Howard is now with me here in the booth, and happy to have you along tonight as it is senior night. And the school here recognizing the senior football players. A wonderful opportunity to recognize the players before the game, which we just did that. And we will also recognize at halftime tonight the senior cheerleaders, the Bruinettes, the golf team, and also the pep band seniors. They will be recognized at halftime, and we will have all of those festivities here on the network as we go throughout the game. But we've talked about the last two games of this regular season. We'll do it again tonight. USJ taking on TRA here at home. Next week, USJ taking on JCS. Both of these final two games of the regular season are division games. They are in District 2 Single A. So they will be meaningful when it comes to the final ranking in terms of how it plays out for playoffs, how it plays off for who gets the first week bye, who gets home field advantage. All of that is going to be affected by the next two games. If USJ handles business, they are undefeated in the district. Despite losing last week to Dyer County, that not a district game. They are undefeated in the district. And so if they handle business here tonight and next week against JCS, they will win Division 2 Single A and head into the postseason with that standing. But we've got a lot of work tonight, Ben, to get to first with TRA here in town. TRA overall with an even record of 4-4, but they only have one loss in district play in District 2 Single A, that to JCS earlier in the season, and a lot of their success can be attributed to senior running back Nick Fullen. We've talked about him already. I'll go over a few stats. 158 carries for 1,471 yards, 23 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdown, 250 receiving yards. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how he matches up against USJ's defense, which is only allowing, I think, just over 9 points a game.
Yeah, and my first thought is when you spit out those stats, obviously he's very talented, and he's going to get his yards. So I think our mindset is obviously we want to keep him, as minimum as possible, but it's kind of one of those things where you just want to contain him Obviously, he's going to have some, some yards and whatnot. So if we can just contain him, I think that's probably the goal. And playing last week against a very talented running back, I think that probably prepared us and helped us for this game right here. Last week, I believe his last name was Barbie. I don't remember the first name.
Anthony Barbie. Yep.
Yeah, but
Yep.
yeah. So, and I think we did a great job with him. Obviously, he had some chunk plays and some breakout plays, but overall, I thought we did a very good job of containing him after really not having to, be forced to defend a very talented running back like that in the previous weeks. And I thought we did great. So I think that's going to only prepare us. And like I said, I don't know that that's necessarily their mindset, but that would be mine coming in. Hey, he's going to get some yards. Let's just contain him. Don't let him beat us.
That matchup is going to be interesting to watch. I do think also the matchup between USJ's offense and their defense, obviously. There have been some football teams, quite honestly, this season that have put up a lot of points on TRA. What kind of job are they going to do slowing down this offense for USJ rather? That last week, looking at last week, Caden Creech, 14 of 20, 182 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Jackson Pugh on the ground last week, the senior running back. You look at back, he had 24 carries for 141 yards, and those are some pretty impressive numbers against a 4A Dyer County squad, a 1-point loss.
Yeah, and like I said, we discussed it last week as far as obviously it wasn't the outcome we wanted.
Right.
But the thing is, we had an opportunity to win that game. So I don't fault anybody for decisions that were made. I think it's what his gut was saying as far as Coach Pritchard going for 2. I like it, and that gave us the opportunity. And like I said, it's something that we haven't experienced all year, going, full out for the full 48 minutes. And like I said, I think, the way it turned out, obviously we didn't get the outcome we wanted, but as far as competing and being in the game, and I don't think either team ever had more than 1 score lead. So it was back and forth, and we were able to make stops on defense when we needed to and make big plays on offense when we needed to.
And, Ben, if you look at it, the way that the season has kind of ebbed and flowed for USJ, they did have a tight game against Trinity Christian Academy several weeks ago that they were lucky enough to be on the winning end of. Other than that, there have been a lot of lopsided victories for USJ up through the season so far. Now we get to the latter part of the season, and you've got TRA in here tonight. They will be a challenge. And then you've got JCS, a big one coming up next week. So really a good time to fit in a non-district game against Dyer County last week in Week 9.
Absolutely. I think that was a great point in the schedule. It just happened to land where I don't know if that was strategically placed or whatnot, but I think it worked out well just to get us prepared for the end of the season run, the postseason run where maybe that the Dyer County team that gives us kind of a preview of what we'll see with some of the better teams that we'll face in the postseason. So yeah, absolutely, great job last week, and hopefully, like we've talked about, it's prepared us, and we'll take care of our business where. It's that saying where you control your own destiny. So if we can do that, if we can take care of business, we're going to be in the prime spot in the postseason.
No one associated with this football team is looking ahead at all. I can guarantee you that. None of the players, not Coach Pritchard, none of the other coaches are looking ahead. As a part of this broadcast, we can look ahead to next week. JCS in town, Halloween night here at our place, certainly a date that has been circled on our calendars for quite some time. It'll be a big one next week. We'll have it on this network. However, you don't want to get yourself into a trap-type situation and overlook a TRA team that's coming in here with one of the best backs in the state for sure.
No, and I don't think that the coaching staff for USJ is going to allow that to happen. I think they've set a game plan and they expect them to carry it out. And no, I really don't think that that's going to be the case where we're overlooking somebody. I hope not anyway.
And it's time here on site to have our invocation and our national anthem, so we'll do that now. Be back with you shortly.
We ask that tonight we'll keep our hearts and our minds on you. Let us not be distracted by the things of this world. Let us be focused on you and your goodness. We ask for our safety over our players and a fun time with family and friends. May we lift up our victories to you for your glory. Thank you for sending your Son as our Savior. In your name we pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
This is where we are. We're going to place for our Okay.
Don't get hit with big repair bills. Keep your heating system off the disabled list with a pre-season checkout from McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our technicians are specially trained to get your system in shape for the fall and winter seasons. You can sit back and enjoy the game, knowing our Daikin certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone happy and you off the bench. Let McCoy's tackle your system's maintenance. Your HVAC system's MVP, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Back here at USJ, Carlock Stadium, Kirkland Field, a shot there of the seniors, the senior members of this football team, all serving as captains tonight. John David Box, Jeb Bush, Brennan Doyle, Drew English, Reed Finney, Aiden Johnson, Xander Cook, Carson Moore, Jack Morris, Jackson Pugh, Gavin Reynolds, Clayton Rogers, Barrett Shelton, Pierce Smith, Devin Wagner, and Matthew Wiley, all out on the field as captains, as TRA is continuing their warm-ups, and we'll have the meeting at midfield with the officials and the coin toss shortly, and we are about 7 minutes from getting underway. Again, senior night here at USJ. The players recognized before the game, and at halftime, Ben Howard and I will step away, and the cheerleaders, the pep band members, the senior golfers, and the senior bruinettes, and we will name those members for you as we go along throughout the broadcast and recognize them. This is an important part of what we do here at this school. We are proud of these kids. A lot of these kids, Ben, we talked about it just a few moments ago, have played this sport together since 4th grade. I was with a lot in this group, in 4th grade on what was at that time the very first ever Bears flag football team. And there is a picture there is a picture of that floating around out there. Some of the parents have it. And I should have brought it so we could have it as a graphic here on the network. But it brings back a lot of memories. And very, very proud of not only my son and all that he's done and here at this school and how the school has served him, but all the seniors here tonight, Ben.
Yeah, it's crazy how now that you're experiencing it, how quick it goes. It's unbelievable where you see you're at the games and you see the seniors come out when your kid's still an underclassman and you think, oh, man, that's never going to be me. And, by God, you're out there and you're doing the senior walk and you're like, what in the world just happened? So, it's crazy how it does. It comes full circle, like you said, starting out in 4th grade. And like you were saying, and it's super rare and it's really special for these kids. They don't realize it now, but they will maybe one day. Getting that opportunity to play together all those years, it's they'll look back on it and they'll have fond memories of it and hopefully appreciate it more one day. But yeah, it's very unique what we have here at this school, and as you said, they should be celebrated. And super proud of all of them, and hopefully they go on and represent the school and their families well.
As you see across the way, Tipton Rosemark has their captains for this game. Escaped me there for a second. I was thinking about senior night here, but anyway, the captains for TRA across the way, number 22, and that is Nick Fullen, the back we've been talking about. Number 20, Dominic Dotson. Number 55, as you work left to right, is Levi Pitt, and number 50, Smith Ho for Tipton Rosemark Academy. And again, all the captains for USJ are all of the seniors, and we don't want to leave out, Ben, we've talked about him a little bit already, the manager of this football team. He too is a senior, the man with the best nickname in all of USJ, Mr. Gramps Jackson Hayes.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't leave him out. He's been a big part of this program behind the scenes. I'm not sure exactly what his exact duties are, but I know he's managing the drone and keeping up with that footage and helping out the coaches quite a bit.
Out for the toss there is Jackson Pugh, Carson Moore, Barrett Shelton, and Drew English as you work left to right, or as we do, left to right out there, 25, 64, 50, and 9. All seniors. And all seniors will play tonight. We have a special treat coming up. Devin Wagner is going to play in this football game. I'll go ahead and let you know. Devin Wagner is a senior member of this football team, has been with this football program for years and years, and has suffered through a lot of frustrating injuries. He is dealing with a leg injury as we speak, but he is going to dress and get in there tonight. We are happy about that. He will be on the first offensive play, so I'll go ahead and let you know about that. And we will highlight that as the game gets started. For now, the coin toss down on the field. And the guys are down there all sorting it out as we speak. Beautiful night here, Ben. Finally, the fall temps are moving in, and it's football weather.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally had to bring out the long pants and little hoodie. So, absolutely welcome that. It's time to bring them out and get the sweatshirt weather upon us. So, yeah, absolutely. It's time for football.
And it looks like TRA is going to receive first, so USJ will receive the kick in the second half. We are almost set here live from USJ. Senior night here at Carlock Stadium and Kirkland Field. A division game, one of the last two of the 2025 regular season. Division II, Single A. Tipton Rosemark Academy coming to Jackson, Tennessee from Millington, Tennessee. The Rebels, led by Nick Fullen, that we've talked about already. It'll be fun to see how he does against the defense of USJ that has been stingy all year long. I think USJ only giving up 9.8 points per game up to this point in the season. The Bruins coming to us from right to left. Coming straight at you here on the monitor. Senior night, and here they come. The USJ Bruins. We are 1 minute to kick here on the BallGame Blitz Sports Network. Coming up at halftime, we say thanks to Jay Bush, our official statistician. He'll be helping us out with stats, and we'll have those for you at halftime. And again, at halftime, a lot of the halftime festivities will be dominated tonight, for obvious reasons, by the senior night festivities. They will recognize the cheerleaders, the pep band members, the golfers, and the Bruinettes tonight here as a part of senior night at USJ. TRA takes the field, ready to receive the kick. USJ's kickoff team will come out. I'm sure it'll be Drew English teeing it up. And we are almost ready to get underway here tonight. TRA dressed in their white uniforms with red numerals, navy pants. USJ in the home powders, looking great as usual. A good-sized crowd across the way on the far side, traveling here from Millington. An exciting night for football here if you're a Bruins fan. The Bruin faithful out. And tonight is Breast Cancer Awareness Night, also here tonight, Ben. The students wearing pink.
Yeah, notice the cheerleaders.
In honor of that, yes, and the pink pom-poms. And here's the kick, Drew English, and we're underway. That one is going to be returnable at about the 2. To the 10, working his way to the middle and bottled up there right at the 20-yard line. And that's where TRA will start on offense here tonight at Kirkland Field.
Yeah, we kind of have an idea of what we're going to get, so probably a steady dose of Nick's Fullen. So let's just see how we prepare and attack that and keep him, limit to him to minimal yards.
You see that defensive line up front led by Barrett Shelton, Carson Moore, Joshua O'Neal also there.
Looks like Aiden Johnson, I believe, is in there as well.
TRA with 2 wide to the right. Here's the snap. Fullen, left side, not much there. Loss on the play of 2. It may look like a wildcat situation. Direct snap to Nick Fullen in the backfield.
Yeah, great job. Looks like great penetration with the defensive line, getting back there and just pretty much sealing off any holes that might have been available.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 as we are just underway here from Carlock Stadium. TRA has the ball offensively first to start this game. 2nd and 11. A tight package other than 1 wide up top. Here's a handoff attempt to the outside. Working his way this way is Fullen. Fullen is going to be tackled at about the 30-yard line. And Ben, I think he may have enough for a first there.
Yeah, it looks like it. That's a direct snap. That's not even to the quarterback. So that's kind of I guess it's
inside handoff.
Yeah, inside handoff right there, a little misdirection. So
I said Fullen, Ben, pardon me. That's number 11, Kingstow Words for TRA on the carry there. So a 10-yard gainer for him. And I beg your pardon, they're going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and inches here. 3rd and inches as TRA was short on the previous play. Here's the snap. Here's a carry on the left side. That's Fullen. Fullen into the open, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Rebels. And Ben, that's why we've talked about him so much already in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. He just, playing as quarterback, I didn't realize he would take snaps as quarterback. I don't know if that's something he's done throughout the year, but, just a little fake. Created some eye candy, and that's all he needed, just a little hole that he get through, and he made the most of it.
Nick Fullen, the senior running back that we have talked about already tonight a bunch with the opening score for TRA. Here's the point after. It's up, and it's good. And with that, The Rebels lead at 7-0. We'll take a break, and we're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
This is how we Friday night.
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 Back here at Carlock Stadium, the BallGame Blitz Sports Network. This is USJ football, and TRA is up. Ben, nice run for the senior Nix Fullen on that far edge, getting outside, and once he got into open space, you see why he's gotten the yardage he has so far this season.
Yeah, it looks like that we're going to see a lot of him at the Wildcat position where, you know, they're utilizing that extra blocker and maybe a little fake handoff like they did there. So
a short kick there, fielded on the far side and kept in Browns, and that is where USJ will take over on offense to see how they respond here. They'll start from their own 36-yard line. Caden Creech brings his troops out. The junior quarterback leading this offense. Jackson Pugh in the backfield at running back. And here on the near side, number 20, Devin Wagner at wide receiver. He is wide to the left at the bottom of your screen. Here's a run, Jackson Pugh, far side. Pugh looking for room, has none. Maybe a gain of 2 or 3 on the far side. And the senior Devin Wagner works his way off. Good to see him getting in the game, Ben.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I just feel so bad for him. I actually talked to him here probably 2 or 3 months ago before the season actually started, and where he had just had surgery again, and just feel so bad for him. Glad to see him get out there.
Here's Creech with an empty backfield. Creech. Here's the pass, complete, upfield, number 10, and he's going to be brought down. That's Matthew Wiley with the reception, and a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, good job right there. I like the play. That's something we'll probably come back to. And, you know, he picked up 4 yards right there, so it made the 3rd down a little bit more manageable. We'll see what we got drawn up here for 3rd down. Hopefully pick up a first.
Creech is going to have 3 wide to his right. Pugh in the backfield, 1 at the bottom of your screen there. Pugh in motion. Creech to Pugh. And that's high and away. Incomplete. And that'll be 4th and 6.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And here comes the punt team.
I think Caden Creech, he just kind of got a little in a hurry right here. He had plenty of time and just not on same page as Jackson Pugh. I don't know if he expected to be farther down the field or what that was, just a little miscommunication, but there was definitely time there, so they'll get that ironed out.
So Drew English will come in, the senior kicker. He will punt. The punt team for USJ as TRA holds here. We'll mark this one from the 40. English's kick down at the 22. And that is where TRA will take over once again for their 2nd possession offensively in this ball game. We'll see if adjustments were made for the Bruins defense as we get a look at the cheerleaders here with the pink pom-poms and pink out here at Carlock Stadium and senior night. 2 wide to the left. Here's a snap, here's a pass, and that's incomplete.
So it looks like we got another quarterback that's not the Wildcat, so I can't get his number. I don't know if you can see it, Thomas, who the quarterback is. Look like maybe number 6.
Number 6 is Jack McDaniel for TRA. That's going to make it 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. So a pass there. We'll see what they come back with here from the 23-yard line. Deep in their own territory are the Rebels, spotted at the 22.
Looks like we got another Wildcat formation here or some shifting.
Here's a shift with 1 wide to the left. Here's the snap. Here's the inside give to Fullen. Fullen looking for room on the far side. Knocked out of bounds, and a nice pickup there. He's going to have a first down, Ben.
Yeah, they're just using that misdirection just to try to get that little bit of hesitation out of the defensive line, defensive backs, where they're just coming across the line and working so far, but I'm sure we'll make the adjustments and hopefully bottle him up.
The second first down of the ball game for TRA. They lead this game 7-0. Nix Fullen with a roughly 70-yard touchdown run to start the ball game in the first possession offensively for TRA. They are in their second set here. It's 1st and 10 from the 35. Too wide to the left. Here's the snap. Fullen has it directly. Fullen on the far side looking for room. Fullen still on his feet and finally brought down at midfield. And another impressive run for Nick Fullen, Ben, that time being patient, looking for space.
Yeah, they went back with the Wildcat, and he has the extra blocker there, so he's just following him and just utilizing his blocks and taking what's given to him, and ends up being about a 14-yard gain.
So at the 49-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10. Another first down for TRA. 8:30 remaining in the first. The Rebels break the huddle with too wide to the right. The snap. The give inside. Shuffle pass.
Looks like we're going to have a hold.
And bottled up there. It looks like the receiver on the play. They go back to number 11 there. That's Kingsto Words. And we'll see what the flag is here. The first penalty of the ball game. And it is going to go.
I think they're trying to I don't know if they're trying to decide if they want to decline it. I'm sure they were going to enforce the penalty, send them back. No, he looks like he's talking to another ref.
As it was 1st and 10. No gain on the play at all. And they are going to enforce the penalty, the first against TRA.
So it looks like mainly they're looking for the jet sweep type plays most of the time. They're trying to come around the edge. Hadn't really seen a run straight up the middle yet.
1st and 20 after the penalty. Too wide to the top. Here's a fake give to the inside. Fullen on the far side, working his way back to the middle, and he's going to pick up about 5 on that one, and it's going to be 2nd down and 15 here as TRA operates from about the 44 in Rebel territory, Ben.
Yeah, it's almost like you're going to have to just create a spy for Nix Fullen because they're dictating whatever they do with him, whether they fake it to him or not. So if you have a spy on that, kind of what you do for a quarterback that can run, that might do the same thing with him. 2nd 15, TRA approaching midfield. Here's motion this way. Here's a look downfield. Here's a pass, and that's incomplete. And so far, not much happening in the passing game side of things, Ben, for TRA. No, and that's a credit to our defensive backs and our defensive line creating pressure and making him pretty much throw that before he wanted to. He didn't really have anywhere to go with it, but was able to get rid of it and not lose any yards.
It's going to be 3rd and 15. Want to keep a gain, if any, to a minimal here, Ben.
Absolutely. I was just about to say, this is an important play right here to kind of shut down their momentum and get the ball back and hopefully get our offense going.
Fullen is 1 of 2 wide to the right. Keep an eye on him there. Fullen out for a pass. Here is the pass to this side, caught. And bottled up there is going to be number 17, Connor Vowell. And we'll see it's decision time here for the Rebels. It'll be 4th down and about 8 after a gain on that play. And it looks like they're going to go for it here, Ben.
Yeah, and this could be momentum changer. You stop them right here, we get great field position, and especially if we can capitalize. But we got to stop them first, and then hopefully get the ball back and take the ball downfield and score. Obviously, you want to keep an eye out for Nix Fullen. Good-looking running back. He reminds me a lot of what Noah Spencer, just body type, just real lean and just twitchy and quick. So
Fullen in the backfield. Here's a pass. Far side, this side, and incomplete. Incomplete, so the Bruins will hold and it'll be a turnover on downs here at Kirkland Field, and the Bruins will take over on offense. Nice hold, Ben.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a great series by the Bruins to, kind of stand up and make a stand right there and get the ball back.
So Creech brings the offense back onto the field here. USJ trailing this ball game, but looking to see what they can do here from midfield. They are spotting it at about the 49, so the Bruins technically still on their side of the field. Jackson Pugh, the senior running back in the backfield. Hudson Rushing is the wide receiver that is wide to the left. Deuce Davenport is wide to the right. Here's the snap to Creech. Here's the give to Pugh, right side Pugh. Looking for room upfield, Pugh. Pugh working his way back. Pugh to the 25 and to the 20. We have a flag on the play.
Yeah, that's unfortunately that's in the area of where holding is, and looks like if I had to guess, it's going to knock out that big gain and put us behind the sticks. But we'll see what they tell us what it is.
Ben Spencer will check into the game after the run for Jackson Pugh. A nice gainer on the play, but it may be negated here. The first penalty of the ball game, it seems, will be enforced against the Bruins offense. Each team with one apiece now in that category.
Yeah, I didn't see it initially. We'll take a look at it here, see if we can see who gets called for it. It might be Jack Kreider right there. I bet it is, number 12, and just kind of leaving his hands on him a little too long. Once you see his back of his jersey, you got to let him go. But that's just part of it.
It'll be first down and 20. The Bruins behind the sticks here, still in their territory with two wide to the left. Creech getting the signal from Plunk on the side here. Coach Jake Plunk calling the plays for this offense led by Coach Bo Wallace. Ben Spencer in motion from the top. Here's the pass to Spencer. That's incomplete. Incomplete. Spencer coming in motion from right to left and just couldn't find a handle there, Ben.
Yeah, it looks like we're just kind of maybe just a little rusty, I don't know for what reason, but just not getting everybody on the same page where that ball was right there and just tried to look upfield before he got it in his hands.
Second down, 20. Creech. Handoff Pugh. Pugh working his way to the middle and not much there. Maybe a gain of 3 on that one. The Rebels defense holding court there on that play.
Yeah, it looks like he has a little bit of a hole and somebody just, sneaks around there and clogs it up before he can get through it. But like I said, we'll make some adjustments, and not every play is going to be a home run play, so we'll keep pounding the ball, and we'll see what happens. 2
wide to the right, 2 to the left. Pugh in the backfield. Caden Creech, the junior quarterback. Third down and about 17. Creech on the far side. That pass is caught, but not much there. It's going to be a gain of maybe 6 on that far side, but they're going to stay behind the sticks, and it's going to be fourth down and about 13 yards to gain, and here comes the punting unit for USJ. Luke Brown with the reception.
Good to see him back. I know he had been battling some injuries, so looks like he's fully healthy and back, so look to see him get the ball.
Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter of play. Here's Drew English with the punt from the 45. That one goes out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. They're going to spot it at about the 29-yard line. The second punt of the ball game for Drew English. And USJ and TRA will come back out here on offense, their third series of this ball game. The Bruins holding the last time, not the first. Nix Fullen has a 70-yard touchdown carry in this game, and TRA leads this game 7-0. 1st and 10 from about the 31. The referees, I think, swapping footballs here.
Yeah, that just shows you how important or how, the penalties can harm you. Like both teams on the last possession,
yep.
Each one had a holding penalty, and it put them back behind the sticks 10 yards. It's just tough to recover from that.
First and 10. TRA has one wide receiver to the right. Here's a shift, and here's a flag. False start on TRA, their second penalty of the game. So it'll be 1st and 15, and they'll take it back to about the 26-yard line, and that's where TRA will resume 1st and 15. 4:38 remaining your senior night.
A lot of shifting going on with TRA. I don't know if they're just trying to create confusion for the defense, but looks like it might have bit them in the – they got the worst end of it on that one. Not everybody getting set or not sure exactly what it was, but a lot of shifting going on. Let's see if they do it again.
TRA with one wide receiver to the right, tight package otherwise. Here's Fullen. Fullen being patient, looking for space, and he's going to pick up most of that penalty yardage on that run, Ben.
Yeah, just direct snap to him, utilizes the extra blocker, and just as I was saying before, haven't really gone up the middle where they did that time, and were able to pick up 5 yards, like you said, most of the penalty yardage.
2nd and 10. Fullen, the senior running back, statistically one of the top in the state of Tennessee, not just in this division, I'm saying overall. Tight package, other than one white to the right. Here's a direct snap, Fullen. Far side, Fullen looking for room, brought down. 3rd down.
Yeah, great job right there by USJ, not allowing him to get there. Here's a flag on the play, so it could be coming back. But, yeah, trying to eliminate that corner. He wasn't able to get the outside, so minimal yards. I don't know what the call was there, but it was on TRA.
Illegal shift was the penalty. It's the 5-yard penalty. That's their 3rd in this ball game. That'll make it 2nd down and 15. Would have been 3rd and probably about 9 had they declined it there, Ben. But they enforce the penalty. They take it to make it 2nd down. 2 wide to the right. We're back to work. Here's a pass. No pass. Sack.
Yep, I was just about to say it's about time for Barrett Shelton to make an appearance, and right on cue, he makes it happen. Great job right there, fighting his way through the line. You see he fights that block, and once he has his eyes on that quarterback, he is not letting go. Great job right there to put him back even further.
All the way back to the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and very long with 3 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. From Kirkland Field, USJ, TRA, in Division II, Single A.
They've opted to go for the pass and long yardage to see if they go for it again. I don't know. I mean, if they try to go with Fullen and try to get some of it back, but that's what they've been going with is the pass. Let's see what they do.
Fullen in the backfield. Here's a give to him, and nothing there. Fullen brought down. Carson Moore, the senior.
You see Carson on the line right there. Number 64, just working his way all the way across kind of the backside and taking him down for a loss. Great job by Carson and Barrett Shelton right there.
And, Ben, you hope here the Bruins are on the verge of getting the kinks worked out. They'll receive the punt here, hopefully, and be in their own territory to start this next possession. Here's English. English receiving the punt. English to this side. 30, 20. English out of bounds at the 10.
Yeah, there's a flag back at about 38, so I would assume that's going to come back, unfortunately. But great effort right there by Drew English taking his time, letting the ball come to him, and just showing his pure athleticism right there.
Only one penalty in this game so far for USJ, looking like this will be their second. The 3 penalties so far for TRA. We'll see what the infraction is here.
Looks like a blindside block.
So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. And Ben, instead of starting at about the 13, the Bruins are back into their own territory here to start this possession.
See if we could, on the replay right here, see if we could catch that.
It had to have been way there.
I guess that was it right there,
Okay.
but I mean.
I thought it may be way away from the play and off screen, but regardless, 1st and 10. Let's get moving here offensively, Bruins. Jackson Pugh in the backfield. Here's Creech. Here's the fake to Pugh. Creech, downfield, caught! Jake Payne.
Yeah, Jake Payne is really, his stock has risen here in the last few games as far as just getting out in the open spot and being found and being a reliable receiver. Looks like they'll go quick here, go tempo.
Creech, Pugh fumbles it. Ball on the field, and he falls on it. It'll be a loss on the play of about 5 as Jackson Pugh loses the handle there.
Yeah, looks like a good handoff. He just kind of takes his eyes off it or doesn't secure it before he tries to get upfield, but hopefully we can put that behind us and pick up this yardage right here.
2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Caden Creech, the junior quarterback, leading the offense into TRA territory. Pugh in motion. Here's Creech. Pass. Caught. Snyder. Snyder is going to be bundled up at the 32, so they're going to gain the yardage loss on the fumble back there. It'll be 2nd and 10, Ben.
It looks like that ball might have been deflected right there. Great job by Jacob Snyder to catch that ball and bring it in.
And a correction, that'll make it 3rd and 10. The fumble counts as a down. Obviously, 1 to the left, 2 wide to the right. Here's motion Davenport working his way to the far side. Creech, and a flag on the play.
Yeah, I think we left a little early.
So a 5-yard penalty, the 3rd penalty in the ball game for USJ. That's 6 penalties overall here in the 1st.
Yeah, you just hope we can, maybe get a little bit of a semi-chunk play here to make it a 4th and manageable. Obviously, we'd love to pick up the whole thing right here, but would love to get some positive yards here to make it a little bit more manageable if we do decide to go for it on 4th down.
3 wide to the right. Hudson rushing wide at the lower part of your screen there. Here's Pugh in motion. Creech back to throw. Creech gonna run it. Creech upfield. Creech working his way to the left and brought down. And Ben, as we count down to the end of the 1st quarter of play, decision time here for Coach Derek Pritchard. I'm sure we're going to go for it here as we start the 2nd.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Just go ahead and try to get that 1st down, and we would leave them in not great field position, but great job by Creech right there, recognizing that he was able to pick up some yards. Also, the offensive line there did a great job of giving him time.
Senior night here at USJ. The cheerleaders, we get a shot of them there, and we will recognize the senior cheerleaders at halftime. The players were recognized pregame. We'll recognize the cheerleaders. We will recognize the Bruinettes, the members of the pep band, and also the golfers here at USJ. All of the seniors will be recognized here tonight. TRA leads this ball game, and here's the situation as we start the 2nd. 4th down and 6. USJ in TRA territory as the offense comes back out with 3 wide receivers to the right and Pugh in the backfield. 4th. I said 6. Closer to about 5. As the Bruins overall looking to get things going here. Coming off their first loss of the season to Dyer County a week ago tonight. Here's a hard count. The Rebels stay put. Here's Payne in motion. An adjustment for him. Again, 3 wide to the right. Here's Creech surveying. Creech to the right. Creech looking. Downfield. Caught!
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he got that foot down. It looked like he made
They're going to say he was out of bounds.
Yeah,
a late call for the field judge here on the near side. And there was no call, Ben, there for a few minutes. We'll get the replay here. But as it stands right now, it's a turnover on downs. Let's get the replay.
Yeah, I saw where he made an attempt to get his foot down, but obviously it did not come down in bounds. Great job by Creech to scramble out, and a very strong and accurate throw on the run.
We'll see here.
His foot. I think you go either way there.
TRA, after the turnover on downs, has the ball again. Here is Fullen, right up the middle. Fullen is going to be bottled up, but he's going to get 8 on that carry. A nice first down run for Nix Fullen, the senior.
Yeah, it looks like it was direct snap to him, and he just power football right there.
11:30 remaining in the first half. 2nd and 8. TRA. A tight package, 1 wide to the right, otherwise. Here's the snap. Looking for room. To the middle and now to the near side. Outside and brought down there. Maybe a loss of 2 or so on the play. It's going to make it 3rd and short.
Yeah, it looks like there's some miscommunication on the TRA side. Who's going to get the ball? And Nick Fullen just decided to take it himself. And you see Jacob Snyder coming up there and making that tackle. So great job by him to making that open field tackle. It's not easy, especially with as talented runner as Nick Fullen is. Makes it 3rd and about 4.
3rd down and 4. Need one for a loss here. Let's see how they punt. TRA with a tight package other than 1 wide to the top of the screen. 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Fullen. And he's going to be close.
I think they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, you see the field judge on the far side coming in, and he's spotting him way upfield. He's going to be close. That's going to be 1st down. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 TRA. The Rebels leading this ball game 7-0 against the Bruins. TRA 4-4 overall this season, but their only loss in Division II single A play is to JCS. That game at TRA earlier in the season. 1st and 10. TRA continues to operate on their side of the field. Pardon me, on the USJ side of the field. Here's a snap. Here's an inside give. And brought down there after a gain of 2 is going to be number 20, Dominic Dotson.
Yeah, great job by USJ to, just fill in those gaps right there. Sean Dolan right there making that play. So just being able to recognize the misdirection and whatnot. So good job.
TRA is on their side of the field, the 42. Pardon me, the 38. 2nd down and 8. Tight package. Here's Fullen. Fullen into open territory and brought down at midfield, but not before another 1st down for the Rebels.
Yeah, once again, they give it to him and then act like they're going to give it back here. So just trying to draw the eyes of the defensive backs to give that just slight hesitation to open it up for Nick Fullen.
1st and 10 TRA as they do get into USJ territory. They spot it at the 48-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left for the Rebels. Here's a direct snap, Fullen. Fullen to the near side and brought down, and a gain of maybe 2 on that play. It'll be it'll be second down and long.
Yeah, good job by Bradley Stamper right there, bringing him down. He fights off his block out here that's out wide and helps clean that up right there.
And, Ben, we've seen nothing from their passing game so far. They've had a few attempts. I believe no completions so far. That is going to be their game. They are going to use this clock, and they are going to run the football a bunch. Second down and 9. Fullen is out as a receiver here, though. Quarterback looking to throw, loses the handle. On the far side, is it a turnover? It is.
Yep, great job right there by Josh O'Neal. Yeah, they were going out for the pass, and with it being on the far side, I couldn't really tell what was going on, if you lost the handle or not. But it looks like Barrett Shelton comes in and absolutely is able to strip that ball. And I think that was Josh O'Neal that came up with the recovery. So fortunate there. Hopefully we can use that as a stepping stone for our momentum, get something going right here, get back in this game.
First and 10 after the turnover, the fumble. Jackson Posey, number 5, at quarterback, stripped on that possession for the Rebels. And here comes USJ again offensively. USJ first down and 10. They have 1 first down in this game so far. Creech with the fake to Pugh, throws it, caught. Far side, 30, 25, and driven out of bounds there. And that's going to be Hudson rushing.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. I mean, we've seen USJ pass the ball more than we really have all year, and I think that's only going to help us in the long run as far as opening up the run late. You get them wary of that, and then give them a steady dose of Jackson Pugh. I think we're setting it up to be a really good rest of the game.
The Bruins looking to even things up on this possession. The Rebels leading it at the moment, 7-0. From about the 33, here's motion Davenport. Creech to Pugh. Pugh working his way to the middle, and he's wrapped up after a gain of about 4, but a first down on the play.
A great job right there. Kind of was guessing run right there just by the formation. Great job hanging on to the ball right there.
Absolutely.
Have to give a lot of credit to our offensive line right now too. Not only on the run, but in the passing game, they're giving Creech as much time as he needs back there, so he can survey the field, and it's hard to keep a receiver covered for a long time.
Here's the snap. Here's Pugh to the middle. Not much there. He twists and turns and
ends up getting about
5. That's right. It'll be second down. Second down and 6.
Yeah, great job by the line right there, just creating, and Jackson Pugh does the rest on his own, just breaking tackles and making the most of it.
Drew Davis into the game for the first time tonight offensively, the junior running back for USJ. He lines up behind Creech with 2 wide to the left as the Bruins continue here in the second, down 7-0. Here's Davis, left side, and he's upended there. No gain on the play.
Yeah, there's a little hesitation there. He was waiting on his blocks, and unfortunately wasn't able to get around that one guy. He's kind of looking for that hole to open up, and great open field tackle by number 20 there.
Ben Spencer, the sophomore running back into the game. He'll come into the backfield here for USJ. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Third down and 6. Let's keep the train moving here, Bruins. Spencer in motion. Creech, downfield, caught, Stamper to the 10.
Yeah, I would imagine they're seeing the same thing I am, thinking the same thing. You see the offensive line. Look at what a great job they do right here. It's just letting Creech. He looks off Ben Spencer right here and fires it down to Bradley Stamper. So good job by the line and Creech looking off a receiver and basically opening up Bradley Stamper.
1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Pugh in the backfield, and flag. More laundry here tonight. And a false start on the Bruins. Their 4th penalty of the game so far. 4 penalties for 25 yards so far for USJ. 3 penalties for TRA in this game so far.
Yeah, that's really
for a
unfortunate.
total of 20 yards.
Being a penalty and when it's a first and goal situation, you can't pick up another first down, and it backs you up 5 more yards. So, but it still looks like about on the 9-yard line. So,
Pugh in the backfield. Creech, your quarterback. Here's Pugh. Far side. Pugh. Upfield. Pugh.
Dang.
Touchdown and a flag on the play. And it looks like, Ben, we're going to have a holdout on that outer edge.
that unfortunately, that'd be my guess.
So it'll remain first and goal after the 10-yard holding penalty against USJ.
Unfortunately, we only lose about 2 yards off of that play because it's a spot foul. So apparently, it was at about the 1-yard line. So.
And the head judge comes in from the middle of the field here. To have a discussion. I'm not sure, Ben, if that's with the other referees or with the coaching staff.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on right here.
Now a discussion with Coach Hardigree.
I don't know if it's player or spectators too close to the end zone. They're making them scoot back past that dotted line, I suppose.
So a little housekeeping here. Coach Hardigree is going to go over and talk to the young kids there, here to watch the game, maybe scoot them back a bit. All in the name of safety here, Ben, at Carlock Stadium.
There you go.
So it'll be first and goal. The Bruins will operate from the TRA 15-yard line after 2 penalties. A tight package here for Creech. Fake to Pugh on the left side and a pass, and that is incomplete. Intended there for Hudson Rushing and just a bit short.
Yeah, it was a great design, and he was open and just didn't quite get enough on the ball right there. He had somebody coming down on him, so he did have to get rid of it, but just a little bit underthrown.
It'll be second and goal again from the 15-yard line after the incompletion. 2 wide to the right, Pugh in the backfield. Second and goal from the 16-yard line. TRA shows blitz. We'll see if they stick with it. Creech to Pugh on the inside, nothing there. Pugh brought down and a loss on the play all the way back to the 19. Good penetration for the defensive line.
Yeah, we'll see where they come in right here. Looks like it was going to be designed to go to the left. And you see them, and he tries to take it back around, and just nothing there.
Pugh wrapped up. He'll stay in the game. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. Third down. Third and goal from the 19 for the Bruins on offense. Trailing this game, 4 minutes and change remaining in the first half. TRA with a game plan, sticking with it so far, and so far they lead. Creech back to throw. Creech downfield. Incomplete. Incomplete. Brad Stamper on the near side, and that'll bring on the field goal team.
Yeah, he was there. It wasn't going to be enough for the touchdown, and we couldn't get a first down, but it would have been at I would imagine we would have went for the on 4th down if we were able to bring that in. So good chance, get some points on the board, and see what our defense can do.
Cohen Neighbors, the sophomore kicker, comes into the game for a field goal for USJ to see if they can put some points on the board here in this game. The Bruins frustrated so far. So it looks like a 35-yarder. And it is up. And it's good.
Yeah, I think that's really important right there to finish off a drive with some points. Unfortunately, penalties kind of held us back right there. 3 penalties, I think, right there when it was a first and goal situation. So it's tough to come back from that. As I mentioned earlier, when you have that holding call, it's tough to recover from that 10 yards.
So USJ makes it a 7-3 game after the 35-yard Cohen Neighbors field goal. And Drew English will kick off. Ben, we take a second here. We'd like to say our condolences to 2 Worthy Road Studio employees, Billy Bolin Billy Bolin II, and his sister Adriana Bolin. They have been a part of this broadcast. They ran cameras for this network for all sorts of games for USJ over the last few years. Last night, their father, Billy Bolin, was in a horrible motorcycle accident and lost his life. So our prayers are with you, Billy Bolin II, and with your sister and with all of your family tonight. Really, really sorry for those 2, and our prayers and sympathies are with them. Here's English with the kick down to the 10, the 20, and wrapped up at about the 30-yard line, and that is where the Rebel offense will take over with 3:48 remaining in the half.
Yeah, it's a big drive or big defensive series right here. We need to stop them because if not, they're going to just milk this clock and won't be able to get a chance to get the ball back. So look for Coach Pritchard to utilize his timeouts and hopefully get a 3-and-out right here.
Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining in the half. All 3. Tight package. Here's a shift for the Rebels. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Snap to Fullen, up the middle, and a gain maybe of 2 to 3 yards on that play.
Yeah, just a direct snap to Fullen and just taking it straight up the middle, and Bruins able to limit that gain right there to about 2 yards.
That'll make it 2nd down and 8. The clock continues. 3:20 remaining until half. 2 wide to the right. My money's on a run.
Yeah, I don't see them passing the ball right here and stopping the clock. Well, I've been proved wrong.
Pass to the far or near side. That is caught and wrapped up there is number 17, Connor Vowell, the wide receiver. Stopped short of the first down, but it does make it 3rd and 3. We'll call it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, this is a big play right here. If we're able to make a stop, look for a quick timeout and see what decision they make if they go for it. Hopefully we can get a loss right here and they'll punt the ball away.
3rd down and 2 from the 40-yard line. Tight package for the Rebels. Here's a shift in the formation. The Bruins needing a stop. Here's the snap. On the inside give is Fullen. Working his way to the far side. He's bottled up for a second, and he's going to work his way downfield and pick up the first down, Ben. Nice run. Yeah, their 5th first down of the game.
Just an inside handoff right here where he's coming back across the grain of the play, and at first I thought we were going to be able to stop him, but he's just able to fight his way and get that first down.
And this is their game plan. They are going to run and milk this clock, leading this game 7-3 against the division-leading USJ Bruins. 7-3. Direct snap, Fullen on the far side. Fullen working his way to the right. Fullen, and another 10-yard gain for Nix Fullen, and he's close to another first down.
Yeah, just
a gain of about 9. It'll be 2nd down, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, direct snap right there. You see number 5 coming out and creating some space with a block there and allowing him to get that 9-yard gain.
2nd and 1 TRA. We'll spot it at the 46-yard line. Tight formation. Here's a pass, and that's caught. Upfield to the 40 and another first down for the Rebels.
Yeah, there's not a really sense of urgency with the offense trying to get back on the ball and get lined up really quick. They are taking their time and, content with just milking this clock and no sense of urgency whatsoever. I know they have all their timeouts. None of them have been used.
1st and 10 from the 40. TRA driving. Direct snap, Fullen. And another nice run for Nix Fullen. And another 11-yard gain for that young man. And another first down.
Yeah, another direct snap, and just like I said, taking advantage of that extra blocker, and he was able to open up a hole for him, and we just got to make that adjustment.
Too wide to the right side for TRA.
Look for a pass here.
Back to throw and caught on the far side and brought down there after a gain of 5 yards. That's going to be number 11, Kingston Words. And with 28 seconds left, there's going to be a timeout on the field bin for TRA. Once again, we remind you coming up at halftime, the halftime senior night festivities continue here. The senior players were introduced pregame, and at halftime we will introduce the senior cheerleaders, the senior pep band members, the senior USJ golfers, and the senior Bruinettes. And Ben, at the moment, a somber tone here at USJ as the Bruins down 7-3.
Yeah, they've got 2 timeouts to burn, TRA does, so they're not as predictable as you would think as far as their play calling. They're probably going to continue to run, see what they can get, and they've got 28 seconds is quite a bit of time with 2 timeouts left where they do have options if they do want to pass it.
Nix Fullen in the backfield for TRA. 2nd down and 6. They adjust the play clock to 32 seconds. So they add it there. And a correction here on the field, Ben, earlier in the game we had a field goal. The 35-yarder was Drew English. So the PA announcer, Coach Kyle Williams, corrected it here locally, and we will do the same here on the network. Drew English providing the 3 points for USJ. Here's TRA. Direct snap, Fullen. Now he's going to throw it, and that's incomplete.
Yeah, another little wrinkle right there. With obviously everybody concentrating on Fullen, and he just tries to flip it out there, but just puts a little too much air under it.
Pass intended for number 4, Colby Funk.
Which it does stop the clock, but it is 3rd down now. So big play right here. If we're able to, keep him at no gain or perhaps a loss, that's a big decision right there on 4th down. I don't know how good their kicker is.
3rd down and 6. And even, Ben, if they don't get any points going in at halftime leading 7-3, falls right into what they were wanting to do here. Here's a pass downfield, and that one is intercepted.
No, I guess it hit the ground.
Intercepted.
Okay, great.
Pass is intercepted on the far side. I beg your pardon. So it'll be 1st and 10, Bruins. But only 22 seconds remaining until halftime.
And I apologize.
But a big turnover with the interception.
I totally missed the replay. I was trying to take in all the how much time's left and where we need to navigate from. So it looks like about the 11. Here's the replay again here. I thought Bradley did catch it, so we had some pressure right there by Whit Barnes. And, yeah, he gets his arms underneath there. That was a no-brainer right there. I don't know why there wasn't a quicker celebration. That's what kind of threw me off because there was no Bruins celebrating.
Bradley Stamper, the junior wide receiver and defensive back for USJ. 22 seconds remaining. Here's Pugh on the far side. Pugh looking for room, needing a big play here, and tripped up and brought down at the 23 is Pugh, but a 1st down on the play.
Yeah, and they'll take a timeout right here and see what they want to do. If they want to perhaps take another shot downfield, I'd love it if they did. You never know what can happen. We got 2 more timeouts left. If we get it downfield far enough, perhaps a field goal and maybe even another touchdown or our first touchdown.
Ben, I'd love to see Jacob Snyder get behind a defensive back here and get just a little bit of cushion downfield.
Yeah,
with a nice 65-yard catch.
No doubt it's very possible. he's shown us he's capable of it, and Creech definitely has the arm to get it downfield, and would love to see Jacob Snyder's speed on display out here.
Actually spotted at the 24, so we would need it'd be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 24. 15 seconds remaining until halftime. Creech with 3 wide to the right. Pardon me, to the left. Here's Creech. Handoff Pugh. Pugh working his way to the middle. Pugh upfield. Pugh to the 40, and he'll be brought down at the 40-yard line with 7 seconds remaining until half.
Yeah, they're saying the
Are
ball
they arguing
came
a fumble?
Yeah, I didn't see it initially. We'll take a look at the replay right here and see what happens. I think he's down before it comes out, so it will remain USJ ball. So basically, we got 1 timeout left. If you want to get real technical, we probably have time for 2 plays with the timeout, but realistically, it's probably just 1 play left right here. So I'm assuming TRA will back up all their defensive backs and just kind of play a prevent-type defense.
Halftime stats coming up. If we can squeeze them in, we'll also have halftime highlights as well. 7-3, TRA surprising USJ here at home so far tonight. 1st and 10, though. USJ has it, but still operating from their own side of the field. And a long way to go to get anything here with less than 10 seconds left.
Yeah, as you can see, they're only rushing 3, and they got 8 back, so, and playing well off the receivers.
Creech back to throw. Creech unloads it, caught, and down at midfield, and they'll get a timeout, Ben, with less than a second remaining in the half.
Yep, great job right there by Pritchard getting that timeout in, and makes it a little bit more manageable as far as Creech if he does want to take a shot at the end zone right here.
7-3. The Bruins lead. They're going to spot it at the 49, still in USJ territory. And a long way to go for half a second. 7-3. Once again, senior night festivities will continue at halftime. We will join the public address announcer here on site, here live on the field, and recognize on this network the senior members of the cheer team, the pep band, the golf team, and the Bruinettes. All of that coming up at halftime. So Ben and I will step away, but we will try to work in halftime stats. TRA leading 7-3. Three wide to the right, Creech. Back to throw, Creech stepping up. Creech airing it out and intercepted. Intercepted by whom, Ben? Nix Fullen.
Yeah.
So at half, it's going to be USJ trailing this ball game 7-3. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll join the activity on field senior night here at USJ. It's 7-3. USJ trails in this ball game. We're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
First senior up is Mrs. Samantha Bosco. Samantha is the daughter of Jessica and Lou Bosco. Samantha is captain of the cheer team, is part of the National Honor Society, and Samantha plans to attend Mississippi State University. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Samantha Bosco. Our next senior is Miss Mia Goodman. Mia is the daughter of Mary and Michael Goodman. Mia is a 7-year member of the cheer team and captain this year. Mia is senior class secretary, and she plans to attend the University of Mississippi in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mia Goodman. Next up, we have Miss Rebecca Lafferty. Rebecca is the daughter of Clint and Julie Lafferty. Rebecca is captain of the USJ cheer team, a member of the Home Ec Club and the Senior Sister Club, and a 4-year member of the USJ Concert Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rebecca Lafferty. Our next cheerleader is Miss Amelia Luffer. Amelia is the daughter of Zach and Amber Luffer. Amelia is a wildlife leader, president of the Tri-M Honor Society, and secretary of the National Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Amelia Luffer. Our next senior is Miss Gracie Roy. Gracie is the daughter of Ryan and Molly Roy. Gracie is secretary of the Student Government Association and editor of the yearbook, and is president of the Home Ec Club. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gracie Roy. Our next senior cheerleader is Miss Sophie Whitewood. Sophie is the daughter of Jennifer and John Whitewood. Sophie is Tri-M Music Honor Society chaplain, a wildlife leader, and the Bruins Babysitter Bank secretary. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sophie Whitewood. Our final cheerleader is Miss Caroline White. Caroline is the daughter of Amy and Pierce White. Caroline is vice president of the Student Government Association, a 3-year representative of the USJ Honor Council, and an editor of the Upper School Yearbook. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Caroline White. Now we'd like to honor our senior pep band members. First up is Miss Reagan Hicks. Reagan is the daughter of Alice and Giovanna Hicks. Reagan is flute section leader for 2 years and has been selected to multiple honor choirs. She is president of the National Spanish Honor Society and vice president of the Astronomy Club. She plans to attend college on a pre-law track. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Reagan Hicks. Our next senior is Mr. Diego Montoya. Diego is the son of Dr. Jaime Montoya and Dr. Elizabeth Montoya. Diego is involved in band, choir, theater, and the Jackson Symphony Youth Orchestra. Voted most likely to succeed for senior superlatives and plans to major in chemical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Diego Montoya. Our next senior is Mr. Chase Weiner. Chase is being escorted by Jill Appleton. Chase is vice president of Triumph, percussion section leader for 2 years, and plans to attend college on the pre-medical track. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chase Weiner. And now for our senior members of the golf team. Our first senior is Miss Lorelei Valentine. Lorelei is the daughter of Rusty and Caroline Valentine. Lorelei is a business manager for the yearbook, a 4-year member of Young Life, and a member of the USJ shooting team. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lorelei Valentine. Our next senior is Miss Madeline Eldridge. Madeline is the daughter of Wally and Stephen Eldridge. Madeline is president of the SGA and editor of the yearbook, and this year placed 12th individually at the Golf State Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madeline Eldridge. Our next golf senior is Mr. Houston Brassfield. Houston is the son of Jeff and Emily Brassfield. Houston is a wildlife leader, a member of the USJ basketball team, and finished 5th in the Golf State Championship this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Houston Brassfield. And now for our senior brunettes. First up, Miss Lorelei Valentine. Lorelei is the daughter of Rusty and Caroline Valentine. She is president of the National English Honor Society, a senior superlative kindest heart, and plans on attending Ole Miss. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lorelei Valentine. Next up, Miss Olivia Barr. She's the daughter of David and Becky Barr. Olivia was class chaplain, a wildlife leader, and this year's homecoming queen. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Olivia Barr. Next up is Miss Kate Payne. Kate is the daughter of Bob and Rachel Payne. Kate is a 4-year member of Young Life, was voted Miss USJ, is a first-year brunette, and will be attending the University of Mississippi and majoring in business and real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Kate Payne. Next up is Ms. Ava Young. Ava is the daughter of Stephanie and Devlin Young. Ava says performing Thunderstruck and being in the field for the first time is her favorite sport moment. Making TikToks with Coach Martha, and getting ready for games as a team and always praying together before a performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Ava Young. And our final senior for this evening is Ms. Lauren Hutchison. Lauren is the daughter of Dr. Jason and Melissa Hutchison. Lauren is class vice president, a graduate from Leadership University, and a 2-time state champion in soccer and track and field. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Lauren Hutchison.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
Back here at Carlock Stadium, Kirkland Field, USJ trailing this ball game at halftime. We see the Bruinettes coming out for their halftime routine here. Coming up in just a few moments, we will have halftime statistics and also some halftime highlights. But the USJ Bruins trailing in this ball game, 7-3 is your score at halftime. I will tell you that the Bruins do get the ball to start the second half of play here tonight. So hopefully they can rally the troops, make some adjustments while they are inside at halftime here, and can come back out and get things going on both sides of the ball. Again, they trail 7-3. This is a district game here against TRA. We are in Division II Single A. 2 more games in the regular season. This game tonight against TRA, we have 1 half left in it, and then 1 more regular season game next Friday night here at USJ against Jackson Christian School. Once again, we'd like to recognize some of the senior members of the cheer team: Samantha Bosco, Mia Goodwin, Rebecca Lafferty, Amelia Luttrell, Gracie Roy, Caroline White, and Sophie Wybrew. Senior members of the pep band include Reagan Hicks, Diego Montoya, and Chase Weimer. The senior golfers: Lorelei Ballantyne, Madeline Eldridge, and Houston Brassfield. And senior members of the Bruinettes: Lorelei Ballantyne, Olivia Botter, Kate Payne, Ava Young, and manager Lauren Hutchison. And we say congratulations again to all of the seniors, the senior cheer team, the senior pep band, golfers, and senior members of the Bruinettes. We'll take a break. When we come back, halftime stats and halftime highlights. Ben Howard will rejoin me here in the booth. This is Thomas Pugh for the Worthy Road Network. We're back right after this.
Don't get hit with big repair bills. Keep your heating system off the disabled list with a pre-season checkout from McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our technicians are specially trained to get your system in shape for the fall and winter seasons. You can sit back and enjoy the game, knowing our Daikin certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone happy and you off the bench. Let McCoy's tackle your system's maintenance. Your HVAC system's MVP, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Hey Jackson, it's game time, and the winning lineup is right here at Chuck Hutton Nissan. Our top players are ready to take the field. Rogue, Sentra, Pathfinder, Altima, and Kicks. Big savings, special incentives, and Nissan's built to win the game. Don't sit on the sidelines. Run to Chuck Hutton Nissan today and make the winning drive home in your new Nissan. Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 80B on Van Drive in Jackson, Tennessee.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Back here at USJ Carlock Stadium, Kirkland Field, the Bruins trailing TRA the score 7-3. TRA scoring on their first offensive possession of this ball game. A 70 or so yard touchdown run for Nick Fullen. And they led it 7-0 at that point. The Bruins were able to capitalize on a 35-yard field goal for senior Drew English. We had credited that field goal to Cohen Neighbors, but that was actually Drew English with that kick. And that made the score 7-3, and that is where we are. We'd like to take a look at this point at some of our halftime stats as we continue here with halftime. First downs, Tipton Rosemark leading that category 8-5. USJ with 74 passing yards for Caden Creech. TRA with only 22. Rushing yards on the ground, only 48 for USJ. In the meantime, for TRA, 167 rushing yards in this game. Penalties so far, 4 for 35 for USJ, 3 for 20 for the Rebels. USJ has punted twice in this game, and the Rebels have not. But the Rebels do have 2 turnovers, a fumble by the quarterback, number 5, Jackson Posey, and also Jackson Posey with an interception in this ball game. Bradley Stamper credited with the INT for USJ there in the second quarter. That gave USJ the ball back with about 22 seconds remaining in the half. And, of course, TRA held, and they lead it here with 2.5 minutes left in halftime. 7-3, TRA leads it. We'll take a break. And when we come back, Ben Howard will rejoin me here in the booth, and we'll get set for the second half. USJ does receive the second half kick, and we'll get to that after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Whether you're a designer, homeowner, builder, commercial, residential, we're here to help make ideas come to reality. Builder finished products, 10 United Drive in Jackson. Come see us.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Back here at USJ, the Bruins trailing this ball game after one half of play, 7-3. Ben Howard joins me back here in the booth, Ben, and so far the game plan for TRA is sort of as we expected coming in. Slow this game down, use the clock. Hopefully you get the benefit of a few penalties that have gone against the Bruins here or there. Get some production from Nick Fullen, their senior running back, and so far they're leading it 7-3.
Yeah, they've done a really good job of, possession, controlling the ball and controlling the clock and whatnot. And like I said, it was unfortunate where we got down to about the 2-yard line, and it was called back on a penalty where we were really threatening to get in the end zone, resulting in only 3 points rather than 7. But, yeah, they're what I would think their game plan is, they're running it to a T where they just run the ball and just run the clock and try to shorten this game as much as they can.
So a couple of positives coming out of that. You did have the benefit of the 2 turnovers. The interception that was credited to junior Bradley Stamper, and also the fumble for Jackson Posey, the quarterback for TRA. And the other benefit, you get the ball back here. So maybe we get in gear here starting the second half.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was really hoping that we could get something that I know is probably more wishful thinking as far as scoring when we got that interception with 20-something seconds left and 90 yards to go. But it would have really been good to, get down there, get some points on the board, and get the second half kickoff. But hopefully they readjusted and talked about things in the locker room and, come out here with some intensity and put some points on the board this first drive. That's really important, I think, to just the overall momentum of the Bruins.
So the Bruins return team takes the field here, getting ready to take the second half kick. We'd like to thank some of our network sponsors, Chuck Hutton Nissan, FMY Orthodontics, Dynamics, and McCoy's Heating and Air, making this broadcast possible. Spoke earlier with Miss Tori Farrell with Dynamics, and luckily we did not get to an injury report in the pregame as we promised, but luckily not a lot on that front. Still the ones dealing with long-term issues, Noah Britt, and Sam Cale. We continue to think of those guys and hope that their progress and healing after their surgeries continues to go well. They both are out for the season. But other than that, everyone participating tonight, I know that junior lineman Andrew Simeon was dealing with an injury scare, but they had some testing done, and luckily that was just inflammation. So everybody's playing. We are underway. Fair catch on the far side there on the pooch kick. And that's where USJ will start the second half offensively. 1st and 10 from the 35. USJ will take the field to start the second half and hopefully get things corrected. Maybe get a lead here after the first possession of the second half.
Yeah, just thinking about it, too, I think the penalties might have been our worst opponent, because we had the great return by Drew English that was down around, I don't know, maybe
the 13.
10.
Yep.
Yeah, 13.
Yep.
It was called back. So those 2 touchdowns right there that are pretty much just taken away.
Here's Creech with motion, 2 wide to the right to start the second half. 1st and 10 from the 35. Creech to Pugh on the inside. Pugh looking for room up the middle. He's going to pick up 8 there.
Yeah, love to see tempo right here just to kind of keep them on their heels. And, hey, just another serving of it. It looks like they're going to.
They're going to go fast. Creech, Pugh, outside, Pugh on the far side, looking for room. First down. Finally brought down into TRA territory. We'll get a replay here as the Bruins work quickly.
Yeah, he's just Jack Kreider goes out there and sets a block, and he's able to get the edge right here and pick up that first down. Love to see them keep incorporating that, going after a gain, keep giving him the ball.
Here's Pugh up the middle. Pugh into open field and brought down after another first down for the Bruins is Jackson Pugh, the senior.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to sub in Drew Davis and hopefully keep that tempo going.
Drew Davis, the junior running back, into the backfield. Pugh comes off, 2 wide to the right. 1st and 10. Davis, right side Davis, looking for room up the middle. Nothing there.
Hey, that's a great job by him, just getting back to that. It looks like he might have gained just a little bit, but he was grabbed in the backfield and was able to at least keep that a no gain. So with them getting him on the heels right here with about 4 straight runs, I'd look to see a pass right here.
2 wide to the right. Drew Davis in the backfield. Creech, the junior. Creech with the give, far side. Davis looking to get upfield. Davis, nice run, and he's going to be close to first down yardage on the far side. Let's see if they give it to him. They do. They move the
right
sticks.
Here on the replay. There's nobody out there on that left side of the field, and I think they recognized that, might have changed that play and allowed Drew Davis to get out there and pick up the first down.
Nice job by Davis, the junior running back. Pugh back into the field. Here's a pass to this side, Davenport, and he catches it with a knee on the ground.
Yeah, that's going
to be incomplete.
That's just a really
not
long
incomplete.
Throw.
That's a completion, but a loss on the play.
Yeah, I mean, throwing it all the way across the field like that, that's takes a long time to develop, and you've got the receiver there just wanting that ball, and unfortunately his knee went down.
I called it incomplete. Not incomplete. That was a completion, but a loss on the play. We'll call it of 2 yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and 12. And we need for these drives to stop stalling, Ben. Right? 2 wide to the left. We've had some good drives. They've just come to an end. Here's Pugh up the middle. Pugh working his way back to the left and brought down at the 5-yard line is Jackson Pugh, the senior.
They might go tempo here, but look at this block by Jack Kreider, number 12. He's going to go up in the middle right there, set that block right there, and allows Jackson Pugh to gain about 20 yards right there.
Ben will try to keep up. 1 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Pugh in the backfield. Creech, Pugh, hit, and dropped. Loss on the play. 1st and goal, goes to 2nd and goal, and they're going to mark him at about the 9-yard line.
Yeah, and I think they were just all keying in on Jackson Pugh right there. And I think that, in saying that, I think it's a good time right here to maybe do a play action where you fake it to Jackson Pugh and maybe he comes out of the backfield or find somebody else, but to just get them to hesitate just for a second, that secondary, to open something up right here in the end zone.
USJ trailing here, trying to keep momentum, trying to keep their foot on the gas here against TRA, trailing 7-3. They have it 2nd and goal from about the 8-yard line. Empty backfield, Pugh out, Ben Spencer in. He's in motion. Shuffle pass Spencer. Spencer being pursued. Spencer to the left. Spencer, touchdown, Bruins.
Yeah, great design right there where it was just a race to the outside right there. You saw where somebody's coming on the backside trying to track him down and just too much speed. He makes his cut right here, and all that over pursue, he just goes right underneath it in for the touchdown. So great job by Benny Ice Spencer.
And for the extra point is Cohen Neighbors. USJ takes the lead, looking to extend it to 3 with the extra point conversion here. Kick is up, and it's good. The Bruins take the lead for the first time in this ball game with 8:36 remaining in the second half.
Yeah,
10-7.
That's just exactly what you had to have. You couldn't have drawn it up any better right there as far as execution and just going down the field and stuffing it in the end zone. Now we have another test right here where if we could, get a short possession by the TRA offense right here, that would just add to our momentum right here. So look for the defensive line right here to, kind of pin their ears back and get after it and try to limit. You can't really stop Nick Fulham, but let's limit him right here.
So the Bruins offense just doing exactly what they needed as we have a shot here of the student section clad in pink tonight. Breast cancer awareness, fighting cancer. Beat the Rebels here. That's the hope for the Bruins. The Bruins opening the second half offensively with exactly the drive that they needed to start the second half, looking more like themselves coming out of halftime. Drew English will kick it. This one, returnable from the 5 to the 20 to the 25 and out to the 29 is going to be Tipton Rosemark, and that's where they'll start offensively here. 10-7, the Bruins leading this ball game, taking their first lead of it after the touchdown from Caden Creech to Ben Spencer on the opening drive, the opening offensive drive of this second half. It's 10-7 Bruins. 8:30 remaining in the third.
Yeah, we got Clayton Rogers, Josh O'Neill, and Barrett Shelton there on the line, and looks like we got maybe Xander Cook right there on the edge.
Direct snap Fullen to the middle, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 4 and a flag on the play. And in that area, I'm not sure, Ben.
If I had to guess, I'm going to say it's a personal foul. There might have been some extracurricular going there at the bottom of the pile. Don't know that, but the way that flag came in, that's what it looks like, just depending on who it is, which side.
Face mask against USJ.
And it had to be there at the end of the play. Very late flag that came in. He's down right there, and I'm not sure. I couldn't see it, but apparently the referee did.
The Rebels still in their own side of the field here. It is 1st and 10 after the penalty. TRA. Here's the give on the right side. Number 11 for the Rebels. With the run, that's going to be Kingston Words. He's going to pick up about 5 as the rush attack continues here for TRA. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, just a little misdirection right there. They kind of, tried to fool everybody with the Knicks trying to come through on the other side. So everybody's keying on him. So they're able to pick up about 5 right there.
TRA with 2 wide to the right as they break the huddle here. 2nd down and 5. They are on USJ's side of the field here. Here's Fullen. Fullen working his way to the left, and not much there.
Yeah,
stopped by the defensive line for USJ.
Great job by Drew English right there, just fighting through that block. He didn't make the tackle, but he allowed it to happen. You see number 9 coming up right there, and he actually did make that tackle, so great job by him pursuing that. And I would say that, with their lack of passing, that you can pretty much just key in on this run game.
3rd down and 5 from near midfield into USJ territory. A big play here for the Bruins defensively. Here's a shift in motion. Here's the snap. Here's Fullen. On the far side, Fullen. 1st down. Fullen brought down at about the 39-yard line, but not after he picks up the first, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. Just, utilizing that Wildcat with that extra blocker. He uses him right there, number 5, setting the block on Xander Cook, and able to pick up that 1st down.
So the clock continues. This is the game plan for TRA. Run the ball, work the clock. USJ is going to need to shorten the length of carries that Fullen's going to get. Here's a give on the inside, though. Not much happening there. That's going to be number 11, Kingston Words. He's brought down. No gain. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, great discipline right there by the Bruins line. Not over-pursuing Fullen Nick, going to the right and then bringing it back. So a little bit of a hold right there possibly on Eli Yandel, but he gets away with it, and we're able to limit them to no gain.
2nd down and 10. 5:50 remaining in the 3rd. USJ leading the game 10-7. A tight one here from Carlock Stadium. Nick's Fullen in the backfield, 2 wide to the right.
Wildcat.
Here's Fullen. Fakes the give. On the far side, Fullen, and another flag on the play. We have a hold here. 1 came in from the back judge on the defensive side. 1 came in from the lead judge. I'm guessing they saw the same thing, Ben.
Well, I'm hoping that's what it is. Hopefully it's not offset. Well, they're marking it off against us already.
And another face mask against USJ. Personal foul.
Yeah, that we just the penalties are the biggest player in this game right now for the Bruins. It just whenever we get a little momentum going, it seems to just take us 2 steps back, is where we were. Had a good drive right there as far as I think it was going to be 3rd down. Now they're 1st down on the 24.
1st and 10, deep in Bruins territory on the 24-yard line. Here's Fullen on the right side looking for room. Not much there. And that's what you got to do there, Ben. You got to limit those carries to gains of only, 2 to 3 or fewer, maybe a loss here or there. And try to limit those 8-yard gains, those 10-yard gains.
I think we're doing a better job of, defending the run of Nick's Fullen. Like I said, it's the penalties. With 2 15-yard penalties, there's 30 yards right there that they've gained, and critical times where it would have brought up 3rd down.
Clock continues here in the 3rd. 1 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right. Here's a motion. That's Fullen in motion. Here's a carry. Number 11 for TRA, not much there. That's going to be Kingston Works. And we'll call it no gain.
Great job by Josh O'Neal there, not taking the eye candy right there on the fake. And going after that ball. I thought he was going to get it.
3rd and 9, and you would think here, Ben, you would think they're going to run 2 run plays here to try to pick up the first.
They have fooled me. I mean, I would be somewhat aware of the pass right here, but if I had to guess, I'm going to say Fullen Nix is going to be involved right here. He's out in the slot.
Nix Fullen, one of two wide to the right. It is a pass. And it is complete on the far side.
Oh, no.
And they're going to call a flag here on the far side. And after the completion, it looks like there was contact a little bit late there, Ben, on the far side.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue with it. I mean, it's, you know, I think he might have had room to pull up, but, I mean, it wasn't anything malicious, but the rules are the rules, so they're going to get a first down out of it.
The pass was complete on the far side, and after the player was down, contact a little late, so it's going to be a late hit, personal foul, 15-yarder, and that's going to put the TRA deep into the red zone here. So now they knock on the door to try to take the lead here against the Bruins defensively.
Yeah, as you see the replay there, you got to know the rules that once his knee's down, he's down. So
here's Fullen to the middle. He's wrapped up there. Nice pursuit.
Well, the good thing about it is you shorten the field with him being up this close to the end zone, so you can, you know, kind of just key in on him, on Nix Fullen, and, you know, hopefully you defend the pass if they decide that. But, like I said, you can just a lot less field to cover.
The Bruins come out of halftime and they score on their first offensive possession in the second half. The Rebels looking to respond here, down 10-7 to USJ. One wide to the left. Fullen in the backfield.
They will do the Wildcat right here. Now, yeah, they will.
Snap to Fullen, and he is bottled up and dropped.
Great job by Carson Moore right there, just anticipating that and just going after it, taking a chance, and great play right here. So this is a huge play right here on third down if we can make them fourth down and have to make a decision.
A big play here on third and goal. Try to hold them. We'll mark it at the 12-yard line. The clock continues. What a quick game. 2 minutes, approaching 2 minutes remaining in the third. One wide to the left. Fullen in the backfield. The snap. Here's a pass. Complete and brought down at about the 5 on the far side by Hudson Rushing, and Hudson Rushing, it seems, may be shaken up on that far side. We'll check it here.
Great job right there. Fourth down right here. So this is, you know, huge play in this game. It could be a momentum swing for either team. Really big swing for us, making a stand, getting the ball back without allowing any points.
So Rushing will work his way off the field after the injury, being checked on by Miss Torrey. TRA will go for it here, it seems, on fourth and goal from the 5.
And I would imagine
huge play.
They're going to bring in their best defensive line unit they can assemble right here to get the penetration. You see Barrett Shelton, Clayton Rogers, Josh O'Neal, and Carson Moore, definitely the, you know, quote-unquote first team right there for sure. And I'd even like to see Whit Barnes come up on the edge right there and maybe on that strong side and seal that side off.
Fourth and goal from the 5. Big play here in the third quarter. USJ trying to keep the Rebels out of the end zone. Fullen in the backfield. Back to pass. And that is incomplete.
Great job by Eli Yandel.
Jackson Posey with the pass attempt. Ben, your thoughts there?
Hey, that, like I said, if I'm them, I run the ball just from the success they've had. We had some pressure there by Barrett Shelton, and Eli Yandel just able to get that big paw in there and knock it down. So huge momentum swing for the Bruins, and they have to capitalize right here just to keep this momentum going. I'd love to see a long drive right here. I don't necessarily think you have to do the tempo, but just march your way down the field and get points on the board any way you can.
First and 10, the Bruins deep in their own territory, spotted at the 5. Creech brings the troops out. Creech to Pugh. Pugh up the middle looking for room. Not much there. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Right here, I would really like to see Jake Payne kind of come out, slip out from the line right here. He's been able to do that pretty effectively here the last couple of games.
3 wide to the left. Pugh in the backfield. Here's Pugh. Pugh working his way to the right side and picking up about 4 more. That'll make it 3rd and short.
Up to the North 14-yard line. 3rd short.
3rd down and 1.
Yeah, great job right there by Jackson Pugh, just making the most out of it. Looks like they're going to – is there a penalty? I guess there was a penalty. I did see a hold there, but I didn't see any flags.
Yeah, they're going to get him a hold here. So holding on the play, another penalty against the Bruins here. And that's going to back them up to – it'll still be 2nd down, but that's going to back them up to about the 4. The clock stops with the penalty, and now it continues. A tight one here from Carlock Stadium. 1 wide to the right, 1 way wide to the left. Pugh in the backfield, another penalty. It's going to be offsides against USJ. Someone moved early. We got to regroup here, Ben.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's like we're fighting ourselves. So every time we get a little bit momentum, we just kind of kill it off with penalties.
So now we're trying to get out of the shadow of our own end zone here on 2nd down. We are at the 2. Pugh in the backfield. Here's Pugh. Pugh to the middle. Just trying to get out of there. He picks up about 3 on that play, works his way to the 5. It's going to be 3rd and long as the clock winds down here to end the 3rd quarter of play. Do we get a playoff? I think not.
Yeah, they're going to use this to kind of maybe just talk about what they want to do on 3rd and 10 right here. And it'd be huge. It'd be a great play if we could get a 1st down and extend this drive.
As we end the 3rd quarter of play, we say thanks to some more of our network sponsors: Elite Dental Care, Snyder Equipment, Shelter Insurance, Deaton's Carpet One, and Garrett Plumbing and Heating. And if you would like to become a part of this network and this broadcast, if you are in business and would like to expose your business to the Worthy Road Studio audience and help grow your business, as we see a shot of the cheerleaders here tonight with the pink pom-poms, cancer awareness here on our campus. If you would like to become part of this broadcast, let us know. Shoot us a message on Facebook on the Worthy Road Studios Facebook page, and we will certainly be in contact with you about how you can work with myself and Ben and the rest of the Worthy Road crew, Mr. Paul, Chris, and all the others that make this broadcast possible. Total pros, we appreciate you. 3rd down and 10 as we start the 4th quarter. USJ leading it 10-7. Not exactly what we needed after holding them on downs there, Ben, but maybe we can get something here. Pugh in the backfield, 3 wide to the right as we start the 4th. Creech with his toes on the goal line. Here's Pugh up the middle, not much there. And that's going to be 4th down and 10, and here comes the punting unit. Here comes the punting unit for USJ, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, it's, one of those things where we had the momentum on our side, and the penalties hurt us really on defense as well. We gave up 40 yards on defense and penalties, and then right off the bat, penalties on offense. So hopefully we can get a good punt right here and make another defensive stand.
Drew English will punt it out of there. He does so. And that one is going to end up being a short one, Ben, very short.
Yeah, you hate to see that. That's just off the side of his foot. And so the defense has their work cut out for him for sure now. So we'll have to make a stand.
It's going to be spotted first and goal after the punt at the 7-yard line. TRA in business here in the fourth quarter, trailing the game, though, 10-7. We'll see if the Bruins can hold up here defensively. Nick's Fullen in the backfield for TRA. Direct snap to him. Fullen.
Looks like a hold. They're not going to
on the right side.
Whit Barnes was getting held continuously, but no call, but able to keep him at no gain, maybe even a loss.
They will back them up about 2 yards on that play. It's going to be second down.
See Whit Barnes 0 right there, just getting held constantly. Had that right arm wrapped around him and no call there.
Here comes the Rebels with 2 wide to the top of the screen. Fullen in the backfield. Direct snap, Fullen, left side, Fullen.
Great job right there.
Brought down, tackled.
Eli Yandel made that play happen.
Third down, and Ben, you hope here.
Yeah, you see Eli Yandel come up here. He's going to shoot that gap right here to make him stop and kind of get stumbled up, and everybody else is coming in. Barrett Shelton to clean it up.
Hold them to at least a field goal attempt here. Third and goal, mark it at the 12.
Looking at the flag right there, the wind is against them, so that's just something to consider if it does come down to that.
And I'm not sure, we've not seen a kicking effort from TRA in any area of this game so far. Not sure how they fare. Here's a pass attempt downfield, and that one is broken up, almost intercepted there. And the Bruins hold. And it looks like TRA will attempt a field goal here to tie the game.
Yeah, and as I did say, the flag looks like it is a little in the face of the kicker right here, so that could come into play. Now it's kind of swirling and going right to left.
So now there's a discussion with the officials, and it seems, Ben, we may have another penalty here. We do. If you see on the near side in the out of bounds, there is a penalty. We'll see what it is. It's going to go against USJ. I can tell by the body language. Pass interference. Pass interference is the call.
That is not a first down, though. It is not a first down, so there's still fourth down, or third down. They replay the down, okay.
So they will replay the down. Third down, it'll be third and goal from the 6.
And I didn't see the replay. I don't know if there was a replay or not, but I didn't see it. I thought he was on time there as far as coming in to defend that pass.
Fullen in the backfield. Direct snap to him. Fullen up the middle, dropped. But it'll be fourth and goal, Ben, from the 2. I think they'll go for it here.
I would imagine they will.
Heavy package comes in for USJ defensively for sure.
And I would expect the same play, so they're not. I would imagine they're going to change it up right here.
The Bruins leading. Fourth and goal from the 2. TRA knocking on the door. We'll see if USJ, who's bending defensively, refuses to break here. We'll see if they do. Heavy package. Here's a shift. Here's a snap, Fullen up the middle.
Dropped! Didn't get it.
Dropped!
Did not get it.
Turnover on downs. Just what we needed there, Ben.
Yeah, no doubt right there. That's Whit Barnes coming in there and just making that stop right there. So, hey, hats off to the Bruins defense. They are just playing with their hair on fire right here. So hopefully we can get a chunk play here, get out of the end zone, and get a little breathing room and put another score on the board right here.
9 minutes to go in the game, just under. 10-7, USJ leads the game. Turnover on downs, all that. Good news, bad news. They start this offensive possession from their own 2.
And I don't know if they will do it right here, but almost a quarterback draw because they've been able to give Creech a lot of protection and just let him run it out on his own.
Here's the give. Pugh up the middle. Not much there. A gain of 3. Maybe 3.
And my thought process was, if you empty the backfield, I know that's kind of risky at this point, but if you empty that backfield and just let Creech a design run, give us some breathing room.
2nd and 8. The give to Pugh. Pugh, not much there. Out to the 5. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play, but that's going to make it 3rd down and about 6. 3rd and a long 6 here from deep in their own territory. Need a conversion here, Ben.
I'm going to stay
Pugh
on.
Comes out.
I'm going to stay on Creech right here, and maybe looks like Ben Spencer coming in, but fake it to the play action and then carry it himself because they're all keying on that, and he has not run it yet this game, designed anyway.
3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Spencer in the backfield. Here's Spencer. Spencer looking for room. Spencer still on his feet. Spencer, first down, Bruins.
Hey, that's a huge play right here. You talk about the touchdowns that he's had this year, but that's the biggest play of that young man's career right there. He was not giving up. Not giving up. It kind of reminds you of a brother he has, right?
Absolutely. Big first down for the Bruins to keep the drive going. 2 wide to the right. Creech with motion. Spencer back to him and back up the middle. The ball's on the field. TRA has it. Recovery TRA. Recovery TRA with 7:22 remaining in the game. The Bruins had just converted.
Yeah, I couldn't see much about it.
A first down, and it looks like Ben may have just been stripped there. Ben Spencer.
Yeah, I couldn't really see a whole lot about it. I thought his knees perhaps were down, but obviously not. But, hey, just another challenge right here for the defense. They've got to make another stand, and if I'd say they might try to mix in a pass right here with the way we've been able to kind of key in on Nick's Fullen.
Here is a pass attempt. Back to throw. Incomplete. Jackson Posey with the attempt, the sophomore for TRA. 7:15 remaining in the game. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you see him rolling out. Nick's Fullen, he's just going to, play interference or just step in the way and give him enough time to get that ball off and no loss in the play.
Was hoping that Posey would try to force something there, Ben, the young Posey, the sophomore, and try to squeeze it into somebody, maybe get a pick there.
Yeah, you see Nick's Fullen going out there in the slot or going out wide to the left, so that's something to keep an eye on. They're going to go for him.
Here's a run to the far side, number 11, still on his feet. And a gain out there of about 6 on that play. That's number 11, Kingston Words.
So it looks like it's going to be 3rd down right here. Big play. Just the inside move, and I think everybody else was doing what we were doing was keying in on Nick's Fullen, and they just handed off on the inside.
And Kingston Words is having a heck of a game too, backing up the rushing duties for behind Nick's Fullen in this game. Fullen in the backfield, 3rd and 3. Snap, the give, Fullen, stop.
Great job, great job.
Loss on the play of 2. That'll make it 4th and 5.
Decision time right here for TRA. Great job by the defense, not getting fooled by the misdirection. And who's this? I think that was Eli Yandel that really caused the tackle by pushing his guy, the defender, back into the runner. So he doesn't get credit for that, but great job by Eli Yandel. Looks like they're going to attempt the kick. The wind has died down a little bit, so
The first field goal attempt in the game for TRA from the 20. So it'll be a 30-yard attempt. High snap.
Blocked!
Blocked! Picked up on the far side and jumped on. No good.
Hey, you just got to keep tipping your hat to this defense. They're not going to give up. Let's see who gets in and gets it. It looks like, I can't tell. But it was in the middle. It wasn't somebody coming off the side. It was somebody that was jumping up and trying to block that kick for just jumping up. So great job.
So the Bruins with a little more breathing room than they've had in the previous 2 offensive possessions here. They will scrimmage from the 16.
With us getting a little breathing room, we're not so predictable where we were running it every time. So let's see if they mix up the play calling right here and throw something different in.
Creech with 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Creech to throw. Complete. Oh, incomplete. Right off the fingertips for Bradley Stamper. Play action to Pugh on the right side, and Stamper just couldn't find the handle there, Ben.
Yeah, it was open. He had some open field and just not able to. It was a little bit behind him.
Yeah,
and, wasn't able to get his body
a little
turned.
behind him. Right. 5:49 remaining in this ball game. A tight one. The Bruins leading 10-7. On offense, deep in their own territory. 2nd and 10. Pugh, left side Pugh. Pugh looking for room. Pugh to the 20, Pugh to the 21. And a gain there on that play of about 5. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bruins as the clock continues. It'll be 2 wide to the right on 3rd down. 1 to the left is Stamper. I believe Drew Davis, the junior, in the backfield. Here's the fake to him. Creech, downfield.
Got it.
Caught! Stamper to midfield. Brad Stamper.
Great job by Caden Creech right there, just rolling out, and he had several receivers to choose from. And
Ben, we may look back at that being the play of the game for USJ.
Absolutely. He just drops it in. I mean, there's 6 guys, 6 white jerseys around there, and he just drops it in the middle of all of them.
Drew Davis in the backfield, the junior running back, with 1 wide to the left.
And I would have to say
4:40 remaining in the game.
Clock is going to come into consideration right here.
Here's Davis. Davis upfield. Davis, protect the ball. Protect the ball here, fellas. A gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The Bruins now into Rebel territory.
They shouldn't be in any hurry right here, just to kind of take this clock down as far as we can. You know, hopefully picking up a couple more first downs, and we could, you know, realistically bring this down all the way to, you know, minute and a half, 2 minutes left.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Here's Creech, the fake. Creech, the pass. Caught! Jake Payne, 20, 10, touchdown, Bruins.
There's Jake Payne that I was looking for. There he is right there, showing up in a clutch moment and doing what he does. Great job, Jake Payne. And Caden Creech. That is not an easy throw. Throwing it across your body and putting it right in his hands.
Caden Creech with the touchdown pass to Jake Payne. And the Bruins now lead at 16-7, looking to tack on the PAT here.
Student section's loving it, as we are.
Sam Hines with the snap, the hold, the kick. It's good. 17-7, the Bruins leading with 3:55 remaining in the 4th. We'll take a break. We're back after this. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Turn to the experts. Since 1955, Garrett Plumbing and Heating has been the leader in plumbing, heating, and air conditioning service and installation for West Tennessee. A proud supporter of USJ Bruin Athletics, we are your local Carrier Factory authorized dealer. Call Garrett Plumbing and Heating 668-3339 for all of your plumbing, heating, and air needs.
.355 remaining in this ball game. USJ leads it by the score of 17-7. Taking a lead on a big play. Touchdown pass from Caden Creech to Jake Payne. And the Bruins. And how about the defense, Ben? You and I talking about it right then during the break.
Yeah, that's really something that they'll look back on as far as just 2 goal line stands and within a minute.
Out to the 20 is the return here, and that's where TRA will take over.
Yeah, great coverage.
Just a little
there.
past it. We'll spot it at the 21. And that's where TRA will take over. And scrimmage offensively here with 3:50 remaining in this ball game. Our network sponsors, Bank of Jackson, Zaxby's, Jones Chevrolet, Cornerstone Realty, BH Social, Kaufman's, and Builder Finish Products. And Ben, if you'll mop this up for us, we have a flag on the play? No flag, sorry.
No, but I
thought we were signaling a flag.
No,
there.
I'm sure the message has been relayed that the defense can't take a break right here. You still got to keep that same intensity right on this drive to finish this game.
1st and 10 from the 22. Here's a pass, complete on the far side to number 11, Kingston Wirtz. It'll be 2nd down after the catch and the tackle on the far side, a gain there of about 7.
Yeah, and that's, I don't want to say we're fine with that, but it kind of, we get them out of their game plan. If they're passing the ball, that's not what they want to do. So they're trying to have to make a change on the run right here as far as their play calling.
2nd down and 4. 2 wide to the right. Direct snap, Fullen. Fullen this way. Fullen.
Great job, Whit Barnes.
Tackled. No gain.
Great discipline right there. Everybody on the outside they're just holding their blocks. They're not trying to get by them. They're just Drew English right there, Whit Barnes, and just not allowing any holes or the outside for that to open up.
Go clock, go. 3 minutes remaining in this game. The Bruins lead at 17-7.
And a big 3rd down right here.
3rd down and 3. And Fullen, 1 of 2 wide to the right. Back to throw, Posey. Nothing there.
That could be intentional grounding. I don't think it got back to the line of scrimmage, and he was still in the pocket. So the play of the game coming up right here.
4th down and 4.
Barrett Shelton coming up there. See Josh O'Neal, Whit Barnes all fighting to get up there. It does stop the clock, 2:43 left, but this could be the play of the game right here. We could realistically kind of, not victory formation yet, but run the clock out.
Each team both with all 3 timeouts remaining in the game. Direct snap, it goes on the ground, back to passes, Posey. Posey looking, Posey running.
He didn't get it.
And Posey driven out of bounds.
I don't think he got it. No,
and he'll have the first.
Yeah.
So with 2:36 remaining, Tipton Rosemark picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10.
You see them rolling out. We have defenders, but you don't know if they want to pursue. You see Whit Barnes right here. He's still having to defend a receiver, and he doesn't come up. He comes up too late. But then again, if he leaves his receiver, it's kind of, you're caught in the middle right there.
The Rebels getting the 1st down, but USJ not giving up the big play. 1st and 10. Posey to the left side. Posey passing, incomplete. Intended on the far side there for number 11, Kingston Wirtz. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, they're really out of their comfort zone right here. They're being forced to try to pass the ball just to try to keep as much time on the clock as possible. And we can tell it's not their preferred method of moving the ball. They would rather run it and eat that clock. But they're forced to make an adjustment, and we got to keep those defensive linemen still, trying to penetrate that line and get to that quarterback.
The clock stops with the incompletion. It'll be 2nd and 10. We'll spot it at the 33. Direct snap, Fullen, far side. Fullen looking for room. Has none. Down. A gain of 1, if any.
Yeah, that's just another good job right here. You see somebody come on the outside and keeps Nick's Fullen, make him cut inside right there where we got all of our guys right there. So
perfect example, Ben.
Very complimentary.
We've talked about it all season. Providing an issue somewhere so that someone can make a play somewhere else.
Absolutely. So
3rd down and 9.
Yeah, great job.
The Bruinettes, a shot of them, cheering us on. 3rd and 9. Posey to this side. Posey looking, and the pass is incomplete.
Okay.
That'll make it 4th down and 9. 4th down and 9 with 1:49 remaining in the game.
And if I had to guess, I'm assuming they're probably going to go back to the pass play. I would definitely have somebody keying in on Nick Fullen, especially if he's in the backfield. If he's lined up on the slot somewhere, obviously you line somebody out there. But if he's in the backfield, you got to have somebody keying on him. Look for maybe misdirection run right here.
4th and 9. TRA breaks their huddle with Fullen wide to the top of your screen. Too wide to the right. Posey, your quarterback. Back to throw. Posey downfield and intercepted. Hudson rushing.
Intercepted. Hudson rushing. Good ball.
Great job right there. We had some guys coming in after the quarterback, and looks like Barrett Shelton right there. He does get blocked, but he's forcing the issue. And the ball just got a lot of air under it. Hudson Rushington he's playing center field right there and just comes down with it. Great play. Looks like the Bruins with 1:40 left, and I believe TRA does have 3 timeouts.
1:40 remaining in the game. The Bruins leading 17-7. It has been a tight one, and I won't say ugly, but very unattractive.
I agree with that.
Is that fair?
That is very fair. So, like I said, they're not able to – looks like – is there a penalty? Okay. We finally get one to go our way.
So it'll be a face mask on TRA. So with 1:40, they will mark off the penalty yardage there. The Bruins still on their side of the field, spotted at the 44-yard line.
I'm going to say with 1 first down, we can pretty much wrap this up.
Here comes Finney in motion. He's wide to the left, 1 wide to the right, and Finney offsides by a mile. You know I love you, Reed.
No worries.
1st and 15.
Hey, this is where I say somebody's got to pick him up right here.
That's right.
There's nobody else that feels worse about it than Reed. We're not going to dwell on it. So they just got to come together, pick him up, get this first down. Let's get out of here with a W.
9 penalties in this game for USJ. 4 for TRA. 1 wide to the right, tight package on the right side. Here's Pugh. Pugh looking for room up the middle. Churning. Picks up some of the penalty yardage back. A gain of 4 on that one.
No timeout either. I really thought they would call a timeout, especially being 2nd and 11.
2nd down 11. The clock continues. And the Bruins are going to let it.
And they're not going to be in a hurry. They're going to take the whole play clock right here.
One minute remaining.
I think we're going to be forced to take a timeout, which is not a bad thing.
Now they'll hurry up and run it here. Pugh up the middle. Pugh, a gain of 3.
Now there's a timeout.
And now we have timeout. Interesting. So it'll be 3rd down and about 8 after the timeout. The Bruins still on their side of the football field here on offense, leading the game 17-7 with 45 seconds remaining. Senior night here, and we invite you back next week for the final game of the regular season. Should be a dandy.
Yeah, it'll be a great atmosphere next week. Just pretty much the whole, I don't say whole town of Jackson, but this side of Jackson will be here at Carlock Field, and I'm sure the atmosphere, as far as they'll have food trucks and all kinds of stuff going on, and it'll be very enjoyable and great for these kids to play in front of that environment.
And Ben, I'll tell our viewers and listeners out there, if the Bruins hold and win tonight, which we suspect they will, and they win next week, they outright win the regular season Division IIA title. If, hypothetically, we hope this does not happen, if they lose, then all sorts of tiebreaker situations come into play. And they're so complicated, I'm not even going to try to get into it right now. Here's Pugh on this side. Pugh upfield. Pugh is going to work his way across midfield and pick up about 4 yards on that play. It'll be 4th and short.
And another timeout. So they're going to call that timeout. I assume we'll punt the ball away. However, I don't see – yeah, they're going to talk about it and see.
So, again, going back to the comment about postseason, again, if USJ wins next week against JCS, they are the Division II Single-A regular season champions. If they were to lose, that would mean JCS has 1 loss, TCA has 1 loss, and USJ at that point would have 1 loss. And so, as I mentioned, there are all sorts of very complicated tiebreaker situations that come into play. And what we're going to do right now, Ben, we're going to speak it into existence. That's what my wife would say.
Right.
Let's just handle business and win, and then that way you don't have to worry about those.
I 100% agree. But does TRA play TCA next week?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go. If TRA somehow beats TCA, that would help us.
Here's the give to Pugh,
And
right side, first down.
Win the game. I
Pugh,
like the decision.
Upfield, Pugh to the 33, and that'll do it.
Yeah, so that's what I was kind of thinking about. You can either punt the ball or you have enough confidence in your offense to get 2 yards to win the game, because that's basically what happened right there, because we're in victory formation right here. They only have 1 timeout left.
Creech to Pugh.
Just go down.
He does. Pugh kept out of the end zone for the first time this season. But Creech to Spencer, Creech to Payne,
Creech to Stamper,
and a 35-yard field goal led to the scoring. And yes, we said it at the time, probably the play of the ball game to keep that drive alive. Creech to Brad Stamper on a long play in the 4th that continued the drive, where Creech eventually passed to Jake Payne on a long pass play to give the Bruins a 17-7 lead. And that's how it would end here from Carlock Stadium.
No doubt. I mean, that's a big play right there. Gets us out of our, kind of side of the field where we're kind of buried back there. Gets us a first down, gets us momentum, gets us breathing room. And another, hats off to the defense, where they're the MVP of the game. They were hit for some chunk plays early, but adapted. And when it really counted, like I said, I can't emphasize enough, where we had 2 back-to-back goal line stands within probably a minute, with that unfortunate punt. We were placed right back there, and we held our ground both times. So, yeah, hats off to the defense. I know Pritchard is he might not be smiling now, but later on he's going to pat himself on the back, as he deserves to.
Well, Ben, in fairness, we mentioned we didn't call the game ugly. We called it unattractive. And that's for several reasons. I don't think, in fairness to everyone listening, the coaches, and who will go back and watch this, that they felt like the Bruins were at their best this week, right? This was a tough opponent coming in. They were coming off of a very, very tough game last week against a 4A school on the road at Dyer County, a game that they came close to winning. And then they come in here, and then they've got JCS on their radar next week. And so what you have is, as we all know, is the perfect textbook definition of a potential trap game. Yeah. A little bit of a hangover coming off of last week. And so it lends to just some ugliness with the Bruins on both sides of the ball. Luckily, the defense, though, kicks in after giving up the early long play from Nick Fullen that he scored on and holds the rest of the game. And they come out of here with a 17-7 win. Your thoughts here, Ben?
Yeah, absolutely. And games like this, I mean, it builds character, and the fact that you're winning different ways. That's the most important thing to me. Is I think we won that game on defense tonight, where past games we're throwing up 40 points, and it's a not competitive game in the third and fourth quarter. So. Being able to prove that you can win a ball game in different ways, I think, is huge, and they've proved that to themselves that they're not, a one-dimensional team where they're just going to outscore everybody. Where that was a hard-fought game, and you can say what you want about TRA, their record. I don't think that's resemble how hard they play. That was a tough opponent.
TRA comes into this game 4-4, 3-1 in the division, so they will go to 4-5, 3-2 in Division II. Single A, the Bruins go to 8-1 on the season, and they continue to be undefeated in Division II Single A. They continue to have the lead, and they will have to hold court here next week against JCS for the final regular season game of the year.
Well, another way to put it in perspective, and I was just thinking about it. I just looked at the scoreboard. 17-7, they scored their first touchdown on the fourth or fifth play of the game?
Right.
Kept them off the scoreboard the rest of the game. So that's something to be said right there.
A lot about this game, Ben, reminds me of the Trinity game that we played at Trinity earlier in the season. The big running play early in the game. Atwood had one against us in that ball game, a very tight game where they controlled a lot of the clock in that ball game, the Lions did. Similar effort here tonight for TRA, so hats off to them for trying to follow a game plan.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and you take that 70-yard run away from Nick Fullen. I'm not taking anything away from that young man as far as his abilities. He is an outstanding football player. But you take that 70-yard run away from him out of his stats, I don't know if he gets over 70 or 80 after that. I don't know what the official stats are, but we definitely kept him in check as far as the rest of the game.
The rest of the game, absolutely. The Bruins, who had been giving up less than 10 points on defense per game for the season, hold to the same tonight, only allowing 7. As Ben just mentioned, the early score for Nick Fullen in this game, about a 70-yard rush play on the first possession, and that was it for TRA. USJ defensively holding for the rest of the game and getting out of here with a win against a division opponent, 17-7. Final stats coming up, and we'll have some highlights as well, maybe, here on the network. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. We're back after this.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for supporting this broadcast. Snyder Equipment, 1311 Lower Brownsville Road, exit 74 on I-40.
Have you ever thought about real estate investments or purchasing a home? Are you tired of dealing with the headaches of managing your real estate portfolio? Cornerstone Realty has you covered. We can advise you on anything real estate related. Your property, our priority. Cornerstone Realty and Property Management.
Don't get hit with big repair bills. Keep your heating system off the disabled list with a pre-season checkout from McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our technicians are specially trained to get your system in shape for the fall and winter seasons. You can sit back and enjoy the game, knowing our Daikin certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone happy and you off the bench. Let McCoy's tackle your system's maintenance. Your HVAC system's MVP, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Let me tell you about the American Dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton Drug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Hey Jackson, it's game time, and the winning lineup is right here at Chuck Hutton Nissan. Our top players are ready to take the field. Rogue, Sentra, Pathfinder, Altima, and Kicks. Big savings, special incentives, and Nissan's built to win the game. Don't sit on the sidelines. Run to Chuck Hutton Nissan today and make the winning drive home in your new Nissan. Chuck Hutton Nissan, just off I-40, exit 80 or 80B on Van Drive in Jackson, Tennessee.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
Back here at USJ, the Bruins win this ball game over TRA 17-7. The Bruins winning over Tipton Rosemark Academy. Final game stats. Almost at halftime stats. Final game stats coming up here momentarily. In the meantime, Ben Howard continues here with me in the broadcast booth as we get ready for some final game highlights here.
And we're just watching these as long as with you are trying to see what play is
This
happening.
is probably the early score for Fullen.
Yeah.
Yep. Nick Fullen, outstanding running back. Senior running back for TRA with the early score here. This would be the only touchdown that the Rebels got in this ball game. We talked a lot about this senior as he came into this ball game, and he delivered, and especially on that one, a 70-yard touchdown run. And here, Tipton Rosemark back to pass, and this one is the interception, Ben.
Yeah, great job right there by Bradley Stamper. Obviously, keeping them out of the end zone, keeping them from scoring, because they were knocking on the door right there. So that's a big play. Great game by Bradley Stamper.
This is the shuffle pass here from Creech to Ben Spencer. So it is a touchdown pass for Caden Creech, one of two that we'll be looking at here as we end the game. And Ben Spencer, the sophomore, getting into the end zone again.
Yep. So happy for him. He works his tail off and just winning the race to that edge and cuts it up and finds pay dirt.
TRA on offense here. Posey intercepted. Nope. This was the hold at the goal line.
That's Eli Yandel right there coming up with a huge play right there. That was a fourth down play that kind of just turned this game, gave us some momentum, and we were able to take off with it.
Now back to the Rebels on offense. Another goal line stand here.
That's Whit Barnes right there coming up big right there, just shooting that right there.
And got him at the right time, as you could see Fullen there, Ben, trying to extend the ball over the goal line, unable to do it.
Yeah, which, made it tough for us to try to come out of that spot. But, and right here, we'll see if we can find out who actually gets the block.
Is that O'Neal?
Right here, yeah, I think it is. Josh O'Neal got his paw up there.
Back to the Bruins here on offense. Fake handoff. And the big play, Ben, that you and I talked about to Brad Stamper to keep that drive alive.
Absolutely. Like I said,
play of the game. It was 10-7 at that point in the game.
Yeah, and
out to midfield.
Caden Creech just throwing it over the first part of the zone and just dropping it in there, and Bradley Stamper not going down and getting as much yardage as he could.
And then just a few moments later, Creech faking it to Drew Davis on the right side and working his way back and finding Jake Payne, the sophomore tight end, who serves as the backup quarterback on this team.
Yeah, great job. Just happy for the whole team, but Jake Payne, too, coming out there. You know, he's fired up and just coming in clutch once again.
And back to TRA on offense here.
I think it's going to be the interception by Hudson Rushing right here.
Yeah, on 4th and long here, 4th and 9. A last-ditch attempt there for TRA to get something, and Rushing with the interception for the junior, Ben.
Yep, and that kind of sealed the game and able to get that first down. Jackson Pugh getting that and putting a bow on it.
As we look at final game stats here from Carlock Stadium, first downs, USJ getting 10 to TRA's 11. Passing yards, Creech with a nice night, 150 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 40 yards for Tipton Rosemark in the air. That's what you knew we'd get there, though, Ben. A lot of yardage on the ground for TRA, 215 to 177 for USJ. Penalties, 9 for 95 yards for USJ to 4 for 35 for TRA. 3 punts to 1 USJ, and turnovers, another factor in this game. You had the 1 fumble for Ben Spencer, but on the opposite side of the field, TRA had 3, 2 interceptions for the quarterback, and 1 fumble as well. 3 turnovers for TRA. 17-7, the Bruins do win, and they stay undefeated in Division II Single A. A quick break, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up here on the network. This is the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios.
Does shelter insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
What's going on, son?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents to help you protect what matters most.
At FMY Orthodontics, we believe a beautiful, healthy smile is the key to boosting confidence and enhancing quality of life. Our team of highly skilled and compassionate orthodontic professionals is dedicated to providing personalized care in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Whether you're looking for traditional braces, clear aligners, or other orthodontic solutions, we offer a variety of options to meet your needs. Our goal is to provide the most effective and efficient orthodontic treatment for every patient.
Back here at USJ, the Bruins win this ball game 17-7, the final over TRA. Once again, on behalf of the network, we would like to say our condolences, thoughts, prayers to 2 Worthy Road employees, Billy Bolin II and his sister Adriana Bolin. They have been a part of this network for years and years, doing USJ games, Union games, a big part of what we do here. Last night, Billy Bolin, the father, Billy Bolin Sr., unfortunately involved in a horrible motorcycle accident, lost his life. And our prayers are with you, Billy, with you, Adriana, Billy's sister, the rest of your family. You're in our thoughts and prayers tonight after that horrible loss. And just want you to know that here on the network. Appreciate everything that you guys do, and we continue to think of you here tonight. The Bruins do win it 17-7. Next Friday night will be the final regular season game for 2025 in football, and it'll be a big one. The one that's been on the calendar for most of the season, the one that most people in these parts of the woods have had their eye on. USJ playing host to Jackson Christian School. USJ wins it. Next Friday night, they are the Division II Single A champs. We'll see what happens. They'll tee it up 1 week from tonight at 7 p.m. We hope that you will join us in person if you can. There will be a big crowd here. Get here early. Halloween night. But if you cannot make it in person, we'll have the game here on the network. And we will take to the airwaves at about 6:20 next Friday night. Again, the kickoff at 7 p.m. We say good night on behalf of our wonderful Worthy Road Studios crew. Executive producer Paul Schultze, director Christopher Reasons, Christopher Craigie doing great work on camera, and also Mr. Paul, Ben Howard, my broadcast partner, always happy to have him here with me. and our statistician, Mr. Jay Bush. Appreciate his efforts as well. My name is Thomas Pugh, saying God bless and good night. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next Friday night for USJ versus JCS. This has been USJ Football, the BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. Good night.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2024. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the over 5,500 subscribers watching local sports, Union University, Bethel College, and USJ. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.